So, anyways, just wondering how you guys are doing on this Wednesday morning. I hope everything is well. Just figure I'd hop on and say hi and how's it going, and just talk with y'all a little bit to see what's up and how's life and yada yada. So, anyways, if you guys are watching, feel free to hop in, leave a comment, share some likes. Do whatever you want here, because basically, yeah, this is my channel as much as it is your channel. So, anyway, let's see what we got. Hey guys, it's Sasha, and I just figured I'd pop on and just say how it's going, and that way we all can talk to each other. Look, you guys can see my legs. I'm wearing short shorts today, so, and my kitty ears, so that's what's dingling and dangling in the background. Latest gaming news, I want to get the Disney afternoon collection that they have that Capcom just recently put out. So if anybody has it and it's worthwhile, please let me know. If you guys haven't seen yet, the Aliens video is now up and live on, of course, YouTube. So if you don't have my YouTube channel, that's youtube.com/C/Sasha the Princess of Darkness, or you can just search for Sasha the Princess of Darkness. I know, I'm just enjoying my legs today. I just like the fact that short season is back and everybody's happy with that. So, yeah, just the way it is. So let me welcome everybody to the chat here. Welcome to the chat. To chat. Alright, so give me a second here. Alright, so we got one comment, 0 views so far. How is you guys' evening going? What's been going on with you guys? How's life in general? So yeah, just curious as to how everybody's evening is going. Was gonna play some music, but of course this app is a total douchebag when it comes to using Spotify for music. It's like, that might be copyright. So yeah, it looks like my 2 posts have just posted. Let me see who else is around. So we got 1 viewer. Welcome to the party, viewer. Who do we have? And leave it in the chat. In fact, I can check and see where you're from and who you are just by popping in. Let's take a look here and see. Oh, well, I can't see you there, so that's alright. So anyway, ooh, we got 3 viewers. Welcome to the party, you guys. How's it going? I talk primarily about horror movies, video games, old toys. Like, for example, I was a big nut for Star Wars toys, so I can talk to you guys about that for hours. Also enjoy, of course, retro video games. So feel free to throw me a topic, or the fact that I'm transgender, if you guys want to talk about that. I am going to... Show me your crotch. Sorry, I don't know your handle there. I'm not going to do that. No. See, a lady keeps her legs crossed. I might walk around and show off my legs on camera. And I love these shoes, by the way. But, no, not going to be doing that. Sorry. I'm not familiar with kanji. No clue what that means, so. Anyways. Back to the topic at hand. I just was recently talking about the Disney Afternoon Collection. Anybody pick that up? Anybody have it? Anybody currently playing it? Oddly curious about it. Definitely curious about basically if anybody's seen anywhere they're going to put like some more Konami stuff out as a retro or a retro game. I know they put up the arcade classic for Contra, but I'm dying for the original Contra. I have not seen the original Contra or played the original Contra in a while. Now, the arcade one's available, but it's different than the one that was on Nintendo. And I love the one that was on Nintendo because that's what I grew up with. Nintendo was kind of my Jimmy Jam. So, yeah. Okay. Alright, so... 5 of you. Welcome to the party, you guys. I hope you guys have a lovely evening. For those of you guys that left, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen. But for those of you who've just joined us, please feel free. I talk horror, I talk video games, I talk movies, I talk, of course, LGBTQIA rights and advocacy. If you can't tell, I'm transgender. So yeah, feel free to ask anything as long as you keep it polite, because if you become a douchebag, I'm flagging you and kicking you out of the room, because that's just how it works, I'm sad to say. Latest horror movies that I've watched. Well, not really horror movie, but I did recently watch the new Moontrap. Moontrap Target Earth. Maybe you guys are probably way too young to remember, but there was a movie, had Bruce Campbell in it, and what's his guy? The guy played Chekhov from Star Trek, and it was back in the late 80s, early 90s. I'd say late 80s. And it dealt with these guys who go up to the moon, they find temples up there, and alien artifacts, and a whole different kind of technology. And it's interesting because they interact with these aliens, like these robot things that like to build body parts out of other electronics and human parts. Kind of like that movie Virus from early 2000. And it gets really weird and it's freaky. Well, they made a sequel just recently, like almost like 20, 30 years after the fact. And oh my god, it was terrible. Don't get me wrong, the first one was very low budget cheese, but it had an alien effect to it where it felt like, you know, aliens, or maybe even, you know, a little bit like Virus, a little bit like The Thing. It had a very different kind of plot to it. It was neat to see the guy who plays Chekhov from Star Trek to play a more mature role, but this remake was completely different. Didn't go to the moon a whole lot. I mean, there were certain things that were set on the moon, but they were more like set pieces than anything else. And yeah, I don't know where the guys who did the remake had any idea as to what they were doing. I mean, it was just that bad. So yeah, take a look here. And let's just go ahead and block you, because we don't want to deal with your shit. And let's report, and bye-bye. So, anyways, anybody else have any questions for me, horror related, about being transgender, about anything of that nature? I'm more than glad to talk to anybody about anything. Just feel free to hit me up and let me know what you want to hear about. Otherwise, I'm just going to bore you to death talking about stupid, shitty sci-fi movies. Recently rewatched Warriors. Unfortunately, the Warriors Special Edition is a nightmare of a film. So if you've never seen the Warriors, try to get the theatrical version. Don't try to watch the current one where they have certain scenes taken out or put in, or yeah, it's definitely interesting. Give me a second here. On YouTube, actually, too. So maybe Kenneth will want to pop in and chit-chat with us a little bit. Let me see if I can't get him a link without it causing a problem with the feed. Hopefully not. And, but yeah, I definitely enjoy a lot of the older video games. I was very disappointed to hear about like the discontinuation of the NES Classic Edition. NES Classic Edition to me was a great idea because, again, if you're into retro games, you don't have to basically, you know, go out and buy a whole old school Nintendo or one of the retro machines they have available that are third party. You know, it was just sad to see it discontinued. Now, there's rumors that they are discontinuing it to try to do a Nintendo version or a Super Nintendo version of that. But to be honest with you, I want the classic NES version. I want to be able to show my kids, hey, this is what we played growing up. Not so much interested in the Super Nintendo. I mean, granted, I had a Super Nintendo in like high school and college, but by then, of course, GameCube and stuff was already out. So I don't know how I feel about that. Let's see what we got here. And kaboom. And let's copy this link and share. I definitely want to find out about your channel. Bear with me here. Just trying to get this over to a friend so he can view it, and maybe he'll want to join in. But yeah, but I kind of think that was a bad idea. It was a poor idea on Nintendo's part to basically release this machine for 6 months and then say, fuck you, too bad we're not basically having the Nintendo Classic Edition anymore. And sincerely, that just kind of sucks. It's bad marketing. I haven't seen marketing this bad from Nintendo since the 90s when, of course, the N64 came out. Because let's be honest, like, when it came to games, more people were on PlayStation, more people were on even, the early days of Dreamcast were just starting to come out. I believe Sega had the Saturn prior to that and something else. They were still, kicking the 32X around, which was kind of a nightmare. But yeah, it's just very interesting, that time in gaming, that generation of consoles, because the downside of that console was the fact that, it just didn't seem to be marketed very well. And it did okay for what they had, but when it came to the numbers of PlayStation and things of that nature, I just feel the marketing was off during that era. I mean, look at the Virtual Boy. Virtual Boy was a total letdown and totally screwed everything up. But again, that's just my opinion. I think it's interesting that they're still pushing stuff for the 3DS, despite the fact that the Switch is basically their, portable and their console at the moment, which is kind of interesting to say the least. But yeah, it's definitely a confusing thing. But let me just shoot that over and show him the live stream. So, anyways. So, anybody got anything to say or anything to add or anything else? And yes, it's Daisy Duke season because I just felt like wearing some Daisy Dukes today. And I think I do it rather well. It's just me. Daisy Dukes and thigh highs, yes, I know they don't go together. It just scream, oh my god, she's a slut. But hey, you know what? You are what you are. What can I say? Alrighty. Let's see. Anybody else on here? Anybody else want to chat? Let's talk. Alright. So what other topics can I bring up here to you guys and to your attention? Yes, I'm enjoying my legs. I'm enjoying the air at the moment because that's just me. It's just one of them things. It's nice to have epic legs and be able to show them off. But yeah, when it comes to video games and things of that nature, that's how I roll. I like old school. The most recent games I've picked up have been, of course, from Redbox. You've got Battleborn. I just recently picked that up on PlayStation Network. And then, of course, I picked up what is known as the new Ghostbusters game. I also grabbed that. I grabbed something else recently. Believe it or not, Redbox is a great way to get new games. I mean, it's an awesome, interesting way. Granted, you gotta wait about 4 or 5 months until something drops in price. You can get Primal on there for like $25-30. And granted, it's used, it's a disc copy, but it is what it is. But yeah, it's definitely interesting. And you guys are being awfully quiet. So, who are the 4 of you? Come on, just say something, throw something in the comments, so I know you guys are there. I know you guys are watching. Maybe you guys just like the fact that I'm just rubbing my legs and flipping my legs around. I mean, is it like Basic Instinct for y'all, and I'm just doing this? I mean, seriously. Hey! It's good old DJ. What's up? I'm so used to trying to use your Tumblr handle. I just don't want to use your Tumblr handle on here. But yeah, as you can tell, this is the outfit that was on Tumblr, and I'm totally digging it because, it's me. You still have admin rights, DJ, right? Hope so. Yeah, I just had somebody want me to flash from my crotch. I'm sitting there like, I feel that I'm tucked pretty well today. I don't think you're going to see anything special. I mean, these are short shorts. Who wears short shorts? I wear short shorts. If you dare wear short shorts, ne'er for short shorts. That's old wisdom from back in the day. I don't know where it came from. It's like up there with by minim. Something that's lost to the ages. Maybe it was an old god. By minim. Alright, let me just check one thing here, guys. Feel free to leave comments. Let's talk about stuff. DJ, if you missed out, I just got done talking about the new Moon Trap. Yeah, you don't want to watch that. It's pretty damn bad. I mean, what can I say? But yeah, it's just one of them things. Awesome. Yeah, we have to think about the kids. Oh, the children. Oh, the children. Oh, the humanity of the children. So, it is what it is. Great! So that means I've got some back. Oh my lord, give me strength to face the devil. Well, I am the Princess of Darkness. You know, some people like to call me Lucifer, but, you know, I prefer Lucy. Or, you know, if you're going to say it, don't say Satan, it's Satine. Say it right. But, yeah, I'm dressed up all... I'm just feeling in a good mood. What can I say? Oh, I'm sorry that they're having a rough time. Well, my condolences. Tell them I said hey and have, you know, checking in and things of that nature. I'm glad you stopped by. That's okay. I might have some other people popping in. So yeah. One-eyed cat. I kind of like that. That's a nice handle. And of course, I'm wearing my kitty ears today because I am a bad kitty. What can I say? But, no, DJ, I was talking about basically Moontrap just a little bit ago. They finally released a sequel. I don't want to say remake. I don't know if it's a sequel. I don't know if it's a remake. I don't know what the hell it is. I mean, it was fucking wretched. It was put out by that studio ITN or whatever it is. But, yeah. Dude, no. I mean, for a movie that starred Bruce Campbell, it was... pretty bad. Yeah, see, I'm fighting dysphoria the fun way today. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get slutty and put on my cute cat ears and throw on some thigh highs and some short shorts and go on YouTube and make myself feel better, because sometimes the best way to go about it. I mean, dysphoria can be a bitch. Trust me, I struggle with that quite often, but that's just me. Yes, and tonight has been a weird night. I feel like a cat in heat tonight, so I'm not gonna lie. It has been a crazy night. Such is life. I don't know exactly what the Ema-joy means, but I can dig it. I can dig it. Will you hire some prostitutes to entertain Mistress Pimp? No, I don't hire prostitutes, and... You know, the only slut here is me, I'm sorry to say. And usually I'm not a slut for money, so... It's just me. Maybe if you were towards Chambersburg, PA, we might talk, but... You know, I don't do that kind of thing. Oh, my companion app disconnected. Oh! Why, Lord, why? Sweet Jesus! Alright, we'll reconnect the companion app here. But, slut, not whore, yeah, I don't know all the differences. Slut, whore, slut for money. It is what it is, what can I say? I'm just having one of them nights tonight where I'm like, you know what? If all the guys around here weren't pussies, you all be having fun. Well, honey, technically I am a straight woman. I'm transgender. Just because I was born with a penis doesn't make me any less of a woman. Just because perhaps you were born with a penis doesn't make you any more of a man. Yes, I know, it's a tired joke, but I don't get sick of it. I don't know why. Because, see, the thing of it is that when basically I'm with a man, trust me, I ain't using that for anything. There are other ways to please a man, I hate to say it. But we'll leave it at that. Mostly, I've been primarily men lately. Used to date women. Won't lie, us bitches are crazy. Too much crazy together just doesn't go very well. But yeah, what can I say? Dealing with some interesting things lately. My eldest son has gotten into a kick of wanting to bully people. So I'm not sure how to deal with that. Having basically been bullied growing up myself, big surprise, I'm not sure exactly how to go about all of that. So, oh wow, I can blow balloons. Let's go and blow a balloon, shall we? Well, let's do the balloons. Alright. Let's see. I don't know what the balloons do. Let's see. That is very inappropriate. Whee! I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing here. And these balloons look horrible. And they're... There we go. That was wretched. That was entertaining for 2 whole seconds. What can I say? Let me see, what else can I do? Oh yes, you all will like this. Oh, right in the face. Woo! What can I say? Alright, let's see what else this thing does. Woo! Shooting smoke. Talk reason with him. What exactly do you want me to tell him about it? What should I be telling him about? Oh yeah, we just went to the rave. Woo! Alright, I need to stop that. I'm gonna get too amused. I already did objects. Visual effects. Nope. Controller effects. Oh wow, I've got other broadcast options. This should have basically more options or a manual. What do you want me to talk to him about? Him or her? Because you mentioned dysphoria, so I'm kind of curious as to what you'd like me to talk to them about or try to discuss with them. But yeah, I'm always down to talk with people about their issues and their problems. You know, I do run that support group here in town. So, oh, I have been. It's just, it's weird because when he's with me, he's well behaved. He basically listens. He does what he's supposed to. He does chores. He helps pick up. He helps clean up. There's no argument. There's no fighting. His mom. Alright, One-Eyed, this is your final warning. After that, report and block. Obviously, you don't understand the transgender thing. So, I am a woman. I just happen to have a penis. Get over it. I've always felt like a woman. It's not about believing it. It's the way that things are. Gender is not a binary. It's a spectrum. And the closer you look at a binary, you're going to find that more things bleed together than not. A lot of times on this show, I have to bring up the children of Jivadeces. You get a chance, do some research. Look into that. And I'll tell you about children that change sex in their puberty. They start out as one gender, become another gender through puberty. And these are human beings, not tree frogs or something weird of that nature. Then you have AIS syndrome. Jamie Lee Curtis is believed to have AIS syndrome. She was considered a big sex role model back in the 70s and stuff, and potentially has male chromosomes, despite the fact that she's a woman, despite the fact that she has, you know, children. I get that gender is how you were raised, and a lot of people are so used to the whole kindergarten cop bullshit of boys have a penis and girls have a vagina. It doesn't always work that way. Trust me, I know a lot of guys with dicks that are barely men. Quite seriously. And we'll leave it at that. No, I'm not hostile. I'm just not going to deal with bullshit. Sorry. It's either your cup of tea or shut the fuck up and go elsewhere. That simple. You know? Either you can deal with it and accept the fact that, hey, I told you I'm a woman. Deal with the fact that I told you I'm a woman. Or shut up. Or go away. You have those options. And, you know, if you want to accuse me of being a snowflake, but you feel sensitive about the fact that I've jumped on your ass about being a dumbass, I don't feel sorry for you. I don't. Sorry. Too bad. That's life. What's this one do? Ooh, it flips it. Oh, wow! I'm so happy. I can actually appear the appropriate way. This is so fucking freaky. I love it. Yay! This is how I actually look in the room. That's so cool. Sorry, I get excited about simple things. I'm just trying to see what else we got here. Show my stats. Oh, I'm 66% cool, 0% creative. That's kind of some horse shit. You guys need to watch that YouTube thing. You guys need to watch my YouTube channel. Funny, you guys need to watch more of my YouTube channel. But I am cute, so everybody's giving me cute, so I'm happy about that. So, let me see, what's this about? New poll. Ooh, I can do polls? That's kind of cool. New projector. Oh wow, I'm just excited because I found a whole new option on here. So yay me! I get to play with this and I'm excited. Still having trouble blocking and banning people. It means I've got to get up and everybody can look at my cute butt. So. A mature person would be able to basically spell no nonsense. So, good day, goodbye, farewell, and auf Wiedersehen to you. So, we're going to put you on report, and you've been reported, and you're going into block, because I ain't dealing with your shit, one eye cat. Sorry, not sorry. Mama Sasha ain't playing today. Yes, I know. Woo! I'm doing a little dance. Making a love. Getting down tonight. Francois Bocnier. Pleasure to meet you. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the party. I'm all excited. I got everything flipped around. Yay! This is actually how my room looks instead of the other way. You don't know how much of a big deal that is. Because looking at it like that sucks. Looking at it like this is even better. I'm so glad I found this now. Well, sorry for what? I'm just dealing with him growing up. I mean, it's weird because he's a shorty, like I was. I was a short, tiny person that got picked on. But now I understand he's got a group of kids that he hangs out with that aren't exactly the greatest kids in the world, and he's kind of their ringleader, and he's been making threats at school, and it's like, dude, you're lucky your ass isn't expelled. Yes, we, travesti. Of course, over here we prefer the term transgender. I am a woman, I just so happen to have a penis. And yes, did I speak French there for a second? I believe I did. I hope I didn't butcher it horribly. Oui, travesti. It's been a while. I don't know a lot of French, so don't go asking me any questions about French, because, yeah, it's been a long while since I've been overseas. I used to know the German relatively well. Don't mean to scare you there. But yes, I could speak a little German back in the day when I was, like, younger. And that was so long ago. Oh, so long ago. Let's see if this dude's watching. Watching? Kind of hoping he is. Not too often I give somebody the channel and I'm like, hey, you watching? So, yeah. You haven't been in here for a bit? Yeah, well, you know, I've got a few new reviews up. If you haven't seen them, I'm quite sure you've seen Aliens by now. I think you were one of the few that basically shared that around on, yeah, a little Deutsch, but not much. It's been forever since I've been over there. What can I say? Damn, I like myself at this angle. Sometimes I just amaze myself. You know, not to go full on Silence of the Lambs, but yeah, do me. What can I say? And these shoes. Oh, I love these shoes. Granted, you know, on camera they look great, but damn, they look like shit up previously. Hey, Kenneth, you know you can comment, right? You can leave stuff here. I mean, look at this. I mean, damn, look. But yeah. You just got the sound working. Why did you just get the sound working? I mean, how the hell does that work exactly? What can I say? And ooh, beer! Beer, 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 beer! Oh! The latest was Aliens, actually. That was the latest review, DJ. That was the latest review. I'm gonna set at this angle, because damn, I am loving... Oh, wait, maybe not that angle, maybe. Fuck. I don't remember which way I was sitting now, because it was so hot, and I like looking at my legs, and now I can't. I'm disappointed. I was enjoying checking out my legs. Now I can't see the legs and the heels. But no, with dealing with my eldest son, I just don't get where this is coming from, where it stems from, and it's so interesting because he's never acted this way before. I mean, when he was a little bit younger, he was bullied a little bit and picked on, and now he's being the bully, and it just doesn't make any sense. And you know, hasn't been paying attention in school, hasn't been turning in his homework, hasn't been doing the things that I know he's capable of. And don't get me wrong, I mean, kind of reminds me of the way my brother was for a little bit growing up. Because, let's be honest with each other, school sucks. School wasn't always fun. But, yeah, I just don't get where it's coming from. It's just one of them things, and I'm just not sure how to go about it. And I've talked with him, I've reasoned with him, and he seems like everything's okay. But the moment he's back over at Mom's, it's right back to being El Super Prick. You know, and I just don't get where that's coming from. I mean, it doesn't make a lick of sense to me. Aha, I think I figured it out. Ah. Woo, ah. But yeah, I mean, I just don't get it. I mean, it's driving me nuts a little bit. Yeah, I've been trying to talk to him and get him to open up, and I just don't know where it's coming from. And before any of you guys haters want to start blaming this shit, fuck you. I ain't got time or energy for that, because he's perfectly adjusted to this. He doesn't deal with it every weekend, because he only sees me every other weekend, but he knows I'm always there for him, and I just so happen to be Mom and Sasha, and he's used to it. He's had to deal with this since a young age, so c'est la vie. Yeah, I'm just not sure what to do there. And then, of course, the whole unemployment thing, losing the job kind of sucked, especially when you work for a place for 6-7 months, and then all of a sudden they're like, you know, they call you, and instead of actually talking with you directly, leave you a voice message saying, oh, we're sorry, assignment's up, and, you know, if you want a job, come back in the winter. And it's like, you know what, fuck yeah, I ain't coming back in the winter. I got better things to do, you know? I can sit on here and look at my legs. Damn. Damn. I like how they look tonight. I really do. I make myself infinitely happy. Well, he's 11. He's not quite a teen yet, but as I've always joked, he's always been a preteen going on 40. I don't know. It just drives me nuts. You know, and it's not like he's interested in girls. It's not like he's interested in boys. It's He just wants to goof off, read what he wants to read, and play video games. And I get it. The structured school sucks because some people don't learn that way. What can I say? It's just one of them things. I don't know what to do other than be there for him and try to help him through this difficult period, but it's hard being a mama Sasha. What can I say? So hello, all 6 of you. Yay! 6 of us. So what happened to my French speaker? Where'd they go? They disappear? So DJ, any new horror movies that you've watched recently? Anything new that caught your interest or your mind? I just recently watched, and you're gonna laugh, I watched TNT Jackson. And oh my god. I don't know if you saw my post the other day, but it said Kung Fu Titties. That's exactly what it was. And it was very unique because we're talking about like upper end of the 70s where Kung Fu movies were just picking up steam. So it was a mix of a Kung Fu movie and blaxploitation with a little bit of a cop drama, but not. It was about this chick trying to get revenge because somebody killed her brother, and you know, she sleeps with the guy who killed her brother a couple of times, but she does get her revenge. And yeah, Kung Fu Titties. And the Asian guy named Joe. Because apparently his spirit is white. What can I say? But yes, Kung Fu Titties. Yes, today was the anniversary for The Raft from Creepshow 2. Technically, it would be, well, yesterday, technically. But yes, I love The Raft. It was one of the better stories from there. I don't know if you ever watched this, you read this short story by Stephen King. I want to say it was in Night Shift or one of the other two, but it's really good. Oh, thank you. I love this look. I mean, I am totally rocking this right now. And the shoes, I haven't worn these in forever. They're a little tight, but I dig the spike heel. I need another pair. So yeah. And it sounds like Twink may want to go outside because I'm hearing her rustle around out there. So we'll see if she knocks on the door. Yes. Twinkie the dog does knock on my door on occasion to say, Sasha, you need to go outside to pee. So if she happens to knock on the door to say that she needs to pee, well, just don't mind me. And I know a couple of you people would ask the other day why she wore a diaper. It's because basically she had, I'm trying to think of the name of the word. She had swelling of the brain, where she got like a virus upstairs, encephalitis, there we go. And she was having seizures real bad, got really sick. The vets were afraid that she would have to be put down, that she wouldn't survive. It was a mess. I'm not going to lie to you. It was very, very, very interesting. Twink is my dog. Twinkie. She is a dog, but no, she caught encephalitis. She got really, really sick, so she had to wear a diaper because now she leaks a little bit. But she's perfectly fine outside of that. As I always joke, she's just like the rest of the family. We're all a little broken here. We've all survived a little bit of everything. So yeah. And by the way, this beer that I'm drinking, this is homebrewed. Never mind the label. I used to reuse bottles a lot. This is kind of my knockoff of basically Tire Bite from Flying Dog, but it's really good. And we used coriander, some wheats, all kinds of stuff. And I made this shit like 3-4 years ago, and I'm so happy to find it because my friend and I that I used to make this with, he stopped drinking, he destroyed all of our vats and all of our fermentation devices, and yeah, a lot of beer disappeared. It's kind of shameful. It's like, dude, seriously, just because you're going to destroy this shit, you could have said something to me and said, hey, Sasha, I'm getting rid of this. Do you want it before I get rid of it? And fucking A, I would have took it, but oh well. And sadly, I no longer even get along with that person because they've become a bit of a prick as well, so, you know, that's life. What can I say? I'm sorry, honey, I don't know Russian. I could sit around and try to translate that. And, yeah. So. Good stuff. No, but Sebastian Twink is my dog. It's actually my mother and I's service dog. My mom has PTSD because I survived a tumor upstairs. I have blackouts on occasion, so she kind of keeps me in check with... Ooh, what's cold. She keeps me in check with my blackouts, so yeah, it's like she can kind of detect them, which is kind of cool. But she's just out there running around. She'll come and she'll scratch on the door if she wants in, but yeah. C'est la vie. He has a very old tale as old as time. Became sober, became a prick. No, sadly, he was always a prick. He married one of my best friends. And it's a sad state of affairs because dude literally raped her. And she's stupidly still with him. And it's pathetic. What can I say? I'd feel bad for her, but you know, you make your bed, you lie in it. He's lucky I didn't kill him when I found out, because, you know, we used to be tight. I even told him once upon a time, since this is one of my good friends, I was like, you ever hurt her, I'll kill you. And sadly enough, I haven't followed through with that yet. So, and emphasis on the word yet, because there's certain things you don't do. Regardless of if my friend and I are no longer getting along together or not, you don't fuck over somebody like that. That's fucked up. If or not, you don't go to bed drunk and then molest them in front of your children. I'm sorry, it's fucking wrong. But we'll take a deep breath and leave that alone, because I'm just going to get pissed. I want to go break a beer bottle over somebody's head. But, no, we used to make beer together. I used to share a flat with them. I had the basement area they had up top, and we'd brew beer down in the basement. It was pretty cool. It was one of those things where, you know, you just got along, and that's what you did for a hobby. Oh, it's fine, it's fine. It's just one of them things. What can I say? It's the truth. You spoke the truth from the mouth of babes. What can I say? But yeah, it's just one of them things where shit went awry, I lost a job, and number one, shemale is a porn industry term. I hate that term. I've got nothing against the adult industry. I have a lot of friends that work in the adult industry. I don't. I've been told I could, but I don't. Don't get me wrong, I've done some chatterbait back in the day. I'm thinking about doing that again because being an employee sucks. But the thing of it is that you'll vouch for my sanity if I murder him. But no, the thing of it is that shemale is a very sensitive term. It's like the word term tranny. I hate the word tranny. It's like if you know somebody who's African American and you drop the N-word. It's just not cool. It's not appropriate because then you're demeaning anybody who's transgender as basically somebody who works in the sex industry. And I'm not saying that the sex industry is a bad industry, but not all of us work in it. It's terminology I wish would change. But yeah. Yep, chatterbait. Yeah, I've done that once or twice. What can I say? I've given some people some interesting shows. I'm not doing that here. If you guys want something like that, just hit me up in my email. It's theprincessofdarkness1978@gmail.com. And once I sort out the whole chatterbait thing again, I'll hit you people up. But until then, no. But that's what, you know, you gotta be careful with terminology you use. I am transgender. I am a woman. I hate the whole terminology. Exactly, transgender. And it's not a verb, so you can't add ed to the end of it. Transgendered, I hate people who use that. Or transgenders. It's like, really? It's more an adjective than something you can stick a past or present tense onto. It's not exactly a noun. It's more like describing the type of woman somebody is. But yes. So I have no ill will because people need to learn the terminology and how things are appropriate. And since I know it's going to come up, no, these are not real. I'd say about a little bit of them are, but not most of them. It is, I'm right now in an ACUP because I'm taking hormones. No, I have not had the surgery yet. Jeff, this is your only one and only warning. DJ's probably on your ass now, but next time you get reported and blocked right off the bat because I don't fuck around. Hey, Joshua! Do you want to use I use women's restroom, Ignition. I am a woman. I use women's restrooms. I'm there for only 3 things. To fix my well, actually 4 things. Fix my makeup, wash my hands, piss, and shit. Anybody else who's in there for any other reasons are the ones that have problems. Besides, to bring up the whole bathroom debate, do you know it's more often little boys that get raped in men's room than it is anybody in women's room? Yes, true fact. Men, white, supposedly heterosexual, cisgender men, rape more children, abuse more people in public bathrooms than anybody else. Look at the recent, well not recent, but from a couple years back, the incident at Penn State in the locker room with the one coach. Look at anything dealing with Catholic priests. Look at anything dealing with the Boy Scouts, who for the longest time didn't want anything to do with gays, transgenders, or anything of that nature in their ranks. You know? So if you guys want to start throwing a fit about the bathroom bill, you can kiss my sweet white ass. Because the thing of it is bathroom code was invented years and years and years ago by a very sexist organization who felt women were beneath them, ergo needed separate facilities from the men so they didn't distract them for the fucking work. And the only reason it sticks around now today is because of stupid plumbing codes, because nobody wants to change them. This is why women's restrooms may only have like 2 or 3 toilets, whereas the men's can have 4 or 5 urinals and 4 or 5 bathroom stalls. Something to think about. Well, thank you, Joshua. I'll go right ahead. Here, let me save you the effort, Jeff. Let me go right ahead and let's see. We are going to put you on report and block your ass. Bye-bye. Don't worry, she's gone. Or he's gone, or it's gone. Ah, it's sweet. There's a line. Punk step up to get beat the fuck down. I appreciate the flirting, DJ. Don't give him too much of a hard time. Because trust me, if he was closer, I might take him up on the offer. I am a woman by birth. It just so happens I was born with a penis. This is the thing that's so funny about the world. When you're born, you're given a gender. Just because you have a penis, they make you a male. Just because you have a vagina, they make you a female. Doesn't necessarily mean that you are. Gender is up here. Sex is what's between your legs. Sexuality is whom you interact with in a sexual manner. Then, of course, you have representation. Clearly, I represent as a female. Okay? There are many different aspects to gender to consider. But gender primarily is up here, how you think. In fact, scientific studies have proven that transgender people do think the way that females do if they identify as a woman, do think the way that men do. Sometimes they think the way both do. The world's not as cut and dry as you'd like it to be. No, Neil King, and that is your only warning. I am not a dude. I am what's known as transgender. Yes, I am a woman. Yes, I have a penis. No, it's not a boy's penis. It is my penis, and it doesn't make me any less of a woman for having it. Much like how your penis doesn't make you any more of a man than what you are. Just saying. God, I need to make this again. I love these beers. That's The Princess of Darkness, 1978. So all one word, The Princess of Darkness, 1978 at gmail.com. Estrogen therapy. Yes, I do take estrogen right now in between jobs. So sadly, I'm going through a bit of menopause. So, yeah, and a lot of the doctors around here suck balls. I'm better off getting my hormones and everything else from Thailand or the Philippines. It's cheaper, and I don't have to deal with all the bullshit from doctors. The world's always been a mess, honey child. It always has been a mess. Like I said the other night to everybody, the problem is you've got side A that has a book, side B that has their own book, side C that has another book, and everybody's like, you know, you guys want to pound these books so much, but maybe the problem is y'all need more books. You know? Now, at the end of the day, books are written by man, and man is fallible. Now, until some sort of golden tablet falls from the heavens, I ain't gonna worry about it. And even then, I'm gonna have to question the aliens' intent there. Because hell, who knows, maybe we were a slave race. As much as my brother loves to watch Ancient Aliens, God, I hate that show. Like, literally, I can hear it through the wall because he watches it so often and he believes in those conspiracies. And I love him to death, but I gotta fucking laugh my ass off. Some of the stuff makes sense, but some of the stuff is just like, fucking really? But of course, maybe if all the gods that were theorized were aliens, that'd be kind of cool, because, you know, Thor and Loki, and Thor's kind of hot. What can I say? But yes, estrogen therapy. See, I get off track. But yes, and it seems like a lot of people like to ask me questions about my sexuality, my gender, my what have you. Let me take this gun back and see what's going on. Let me do a little sue. Yes, I'm being naughty. I might have to cut this short. What can I say? Trying to throw my feminine wiles around. No, Nestor, I'm not here for porn. I may have on, you know, some thigh highs and some short shorts and a cute top and some kitty ears, but no, I'm not getting down on that. You know what, Sebastian? Rewind after we're done. I'm not getting back into that, but it started out with the fact that my brother watches a shit ton of Ancient Aliens, and it leaks through my walls, and it fucking drives me nuts. What can I say? Honey, I'm white and Caucasian. I don't know how well I can dance. And most of the music I listen to is headbanger music, so I don't know what you would get out of it. Thank you, Joshua. I appreciate it. But no, I thought this was a cute look and cute high heels and cute everything else. What can I say? So yeah, it made my night tonight. I just wanted to be cute, so. But no, I've been drinking and I'm feeling rather ranty. As terrible as it sounds. But that's just me. What can I say? See, I just enjoy the touch of this. What can I say? If I was a part of your family... Honey child, Brian, I'm going to warn you. Last warning, you get one warning. Everybody gets one, just like Spider-Man and his webbing. Everybody gets one. But the thing of it is that my family accepts me for who I am. Number two, the only person who didn't is dead, and I'm glad for that. And I'm not going to go into any more details of that. But you know what? I hope you never have any children that are gay or transgender or anything of that nature. And I hope at the end of the day that you do not breed in great number, because there's more of us than you'd like to believe, and we're making the world a better place for your kids, regardless if you want us to or not. Oh, rain check. Boo. Are you a top or a bottom? Well, I identify as a woman. I'm not going to top anybody. I do have children, so obviously I have done it in the past. Never again. It's not my bag. For me, it's either lips or hips, and that's all you're getting. And V-Town, it's she, not he. And trust me, I could. I've got training out the ass and all kinds of wonderful weapons back here, so I say bring it. Oh, thank you, Joshua. Or Jose. But V-Town, you're absolutely right. The internet connection's giving me a hard time. Just disregard that bullshit. I can bring down the gain or the video or what have you. So, But yeah, it's one of them things. Mama's trying to have fun tonight, and nobody wants to have fun. Thank you, V-Town, for the correction. Oh, Brian, guess what? You dropped the slur. And so, because you dropped the slur, you get a report and a block. So, let's report your ass. Report. And block. Oh, DJ, you already got him. No, Ignition, that's not how it works. But, no, it's not how that works. You know, I don't know what health book you read, but no. I've been married, I've been engaged, I've been with women and men all throughout my, yes, 38 years, and the fact that I just admitted that. But I've been with both women and men in my lifetime, and I'm trying to remember which ways my beer is now. I got everything reversed. Ah, beer! But, no, the women gave birth. I was there for the experiences for the most part. So yeah, and it's one of those things where I'm kind of glad I was with women previously. Homegrown, you get one warning. Martinez, I get that. I don't understand what people don't get and what they have a hard time understanding. There's a lot of information that's out there. Fortunately, science hasn't really caught up to transgender people yet. Hopefully one day it does. Hoping. Knock on wood. Maybe. But not yet. What can I say? Oh no, my companion app! Ah! Oh! So if... And I'm not going to say that on the air, Kenneth, if you're still watching, but... I don't want to get blocked and lose my PSN. Tempted! Yeah, well... Some people are just ignorant. Yes, indeed. But, no, it's just one of them things. Damn it, Kenneth. I'm just saying. Come over. This will be fun. It'll be fun, they said. I've been drinking. It'll be even more fun. But, yeah, that's on you. I'm just sitting here drinking my beer. Damn, his outfit looks good. I'm sorry, I'm admiring myself. Damn good. Fuck. Anybody be lucky to have this. Very lucky. Taking applications. The Princess of Darkness 1978 at gmail.com. Oh, that's terrible. Bad joke. Oh, we got 28 people. Holy fuckballs. 28! Woo! Welcome, everybody. I'm glad everybody's joined. I'm just sitting here enjoying a beer and playing with my legs and just admiring my sexiness. Damn right I look good. Fuck. Oh, looks like that previous Joker's back, so we're just going to go ahead and put them back. Oh, thank you. Alright, so Bam Bam. Bam Bam, you get the smack. And John, you get the smack. Does Mama want any more? Does anybody else need any more smacks? Come on, I'm like that little frog. I'll give you all spanks. I came out all kinds of wrong, didn't it? Alright, kill with kindness, because I think everybody just wants to see my ass. That's why I don't know how I'm doing this. Fuck! Bye-bye! Motherfuckers went down! Oh, really? I never get bored of this. I have so much fun. What can I say? I just feel like... I'm still being flirty. What can I say? I just don't want to be alone at the moment. Oh, thank you, Joshua. I appreciate it. I'm enjoying my legs. Thank you for the compliments. They fucking make me happy. I know everybody always does that whole, I'm not gay, but your legs are kind of hot. And I just want to go, alright, I represent the female form. Trust me, if we got down, I wouldn't be fucking you, you'd be fucking me, so... Sadly, it is wig, because I can change my hair color. I am a 6-year cancer survivor. As of... what is it today? May? As of 3 months ago, it will be 6 years. So, yeah, unfortunately, it is a wig. I had to go through chemo. Hair with me doesn't grow exactly right to it. But yeah, it is a wig. I like this wig. I've been always wanting to try the blonde look. I don't know how I look as a blonde. I think I do okay. I don't know. That's not my place to judge. But I think I do alright. I wonder how long it will be if I play music if I get kicked out of the chat. Debating on it. Because I want to listen to music, goddammit. Someone beat me to it. Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, when you survive chemo, it sucks, because my hair's not perfect as is. I'm hoping at one point maybe I'll get it back, but I'm gonna be honest, this is a girl's dream. Oh my god, I wish we could rewind sometimes. Yes, I'm into guys. I've been with women because I do have kids. I've also been with men. Right now I'm primarily men. I'd like to get one in bed with me right now. But that's besides the point. Yes, we'll let you remain nameless, because I'm feeling naughty and just... That's fun. But, c'est la vie. But no, I'm primarily into men. I'm honestly looking for something serious. Much like finding a job, it's really hard to find because a lot of guys have a hard time wrapping their mind around this. Ignition, yes, it's kind of the point of being transgender. I kind of wish I didn't. I want to go through SRS at some point, or as they call gender confirmation surgery now. They change the names and everything nowadays. Because I hate to say it, everybody's too sensitive. Oh, we can't call it SRS, which is sex reassignment surgery. We gotta call it gender confirmation surgery. I'm like, fucking really? You get the point. But, no, I want it. It just takes time. It takes money. It takes expense. It takes... And I'm 38, and I've survived cancer twice. In my lifetime, I've been stabbed, shot, ran over, drowned, assaulted, raped, divorced, walked away from multiple car accidents. Oh, wow. You know, shit that you wouldn't believe. I'm surprised I don't look like the Bride of fucking Frankenstein. No, it's fine. I'm not upset at you. Nobody's blocking you. Nobody's giving you a hard time. It is what it is. But I am a woman. And I express this way every day, unless I don't feel like getting out of my sweatpants or putting on a wig, but I'm still a woman. No matter what. Regardless of what equipment I have or don't have. Why WTF, V-Town? Please, come at me. You get one warning, Gilbert. I ain't playing no shit. Just saying, Kenneth, I would. I just don't want to lose my PSN capabilities. That's all. I mean, this is a lot of fun. What can I say? Yeah, I'm a survivor. I've been through a lot of shit. I got my... I'm trying to remember which side it's on. Camera's... The lighting in here is too bright. I got a scar here from where somebody tried to mug me. I thought it was hilarious. I was on my way to the ATM, not from. And him and his accomplice got the bad end of a pipe I got my hands around and beat the fuck out of him. Which is funny, because I wound up with my equilibrium all screwed up for days, and I kind of wobbled around like I was drunk. But man, I put him in ICU. I cracked his ribs, I broke his arm, I dislocated his jaw. Yeah. I thought it was funny because when the cops wake me up, they're all like, "Do you want to press charges?" I'm like, if it was worth the $5 in my wallet that was still there while I was on my way to the ATM, then fuck no, he needs that $5 more than I do. It's a brain thing. Yeah, I'm missing a lot of comments because we got some comments that went like that, like fucking rapid fire. Where you guys been? Is Tuesday nights the best night to stream? Not trying to be rude. I don't have any gay friends. I enjoy watching men, but I could never sleep or touch a man sexually. Well, Nick, this is the funny part. I'm not a man. Think about it. If this turns you on and you're attracted to it, what's the problem? The best way I can explain it is I was talking with somebody the other day whose girlfriend, they're a straight guy, whose girlfriend loved to give him anal stimulation. Like, she wouldn't mind sticking a finger up his ass on occasion. He's like, "Well, does that make me gay?" I'm like, is the woman that you're with identifying as a woman? Yeah. Are you having a good time? Yeah. Then what's the fucking problem? You're not gay. You know, if you see something that you like and you're attracted to it, and if you like long, luscious legs, I've got them. But the thing of it is you like legs, you like tits, you like ass. You know, think about it. Hi, aging babe. Yes, I am fucking aging. Aren't we all aging? We're all aging as we go by. Oh, I am sorry, Frank. You have my condolences. I mean, my dad was a piece of shit, so I don't feel bad about his passing, but... Well, that's the thing. You need to unlearn what you have learned. You know, you've got to look past certain things. You know? It would be like if you couldn't hear my voice or see me or anything of that nature and couldn't understand the fact that I was transgender, you would only see a woman. You'd be like, "Damn, that bitch has got some good legs. Fuck. I'd like to have them up around my ears. I'd like to have them up around my sides." Just saying. I'm blunt. Gotta be. Well, Shamunda, if you were closer, I would be all about it. I will. Well, Memphis, there are some guys I know that barely have a dick. I hate to say it. You might be one of them with that name, because I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. Yes, I just went fucking Andy Kaufman on your ass. Fucking Jerry Lawler. Memphis, Tennessee. I'm gonna get me an education. Yep, you gotta make the most out of life. You gotta enjoy the way things are. In Memphis, I mean, if you don't like it here, you can go elsewhere. That's the beauty of television and the internet. You can click off, you can click away, you can hit that again. But here's the reality of the situation. Your comments, your negativity, even a dislike, is still helping me in the longest possible way. But, what games do I play? Right now, I've been playing the stupid Ghostbusters game, which is horrible. I like to play wretched games. In fact, let me see if I can't find my case here real quick. Give me a second. I will tell you what all I have. I am not going anywhere. I'm just getting out the old games to see what we got. What's your opinion in Get Out, Miss Sasha? The movie Get Out? I haven't seen it yet. Usually when it comes to movies, because face it, I'm unemployed and broke at the moment. You guys want to take me to a movie? I'm down. But I haven't seen it yet. I'm curious. It's got a very Stepford Wives feel to it, as well as basically, forgive me for saying this, it's got a very modern blaxploitation feel to it, which I would love to see. Actually, Shamanda, yeah, I do. It's one of the things I get a kick off of. Well, see, I don't like doing free movies like Nick. I believe to some degree the studio should get something out of it. I don't mind getting a movie from Netflix and ripping a copy, or getting a movie from Redbox because Redbox paid for that. Dino, you're not even getting a warning. DJ, you want to jump on that and knock that bitch out, put him on report and fucking block his ass? Because that would be groovy. But no, I don't like the whole free movie thing. I don't mind renting a movie from Redbox or anything of that nature. Right now, some of my favorite games. I've got the Mega Man Anniversary Collection on GameCube. That's the one, like, repeat constantly. Love that on repeat. Of course, I got Mega Man X Collection on GameCube. Super Smash Bros. Melee. I also have all the Resident Evil games on GameCube, even though I know you can get them on PlayStation 4. I've got Eternal Darkness, which is a fun fucking game. So we have Blood Rain. I know Blood Rain's kind of a shitty game, but I like it. You know, come on. Chick it dresses like me. It's a vampire. It kills shit. I'm all about it. We've got Zelda. No, not just Zelda. This is Zelda Collector's Edition, which is basically Legend of Zelda 1 and 2. Also has, of course, Majora's Mask and Ocarina on there. The Void was pretty crazy. I loved it. Yes, for understanding purposes, Mr. Puff and stuff, but my thing is you've got to ask them appropriately. If you're going to ask me a question, don't be a dick about it. It's one thing to ask a question, that's another thing to be an asshole. So let's try to ask questions. MM2, greatest of all time. Yes, I love Mega Man 2, but that was the thing. Long time no stream. I actually did a stream a couple nights ago, as a matter of fact. I've been bombarding her with questions. She seems to enjoy the chat. Yeah, I enjoy the chat. I'm sitting here drinking a beer and going over video games. But I got my action replay. Ooh, I've got Godzilla, because this girl loves kaiju. Animal Crossing, because, you know, I don't know why the fuck I got WrestleMania. Fucking WrestleMania. Both my niece-in-laws are trans, but I can't... Memphis, go right ahead. I don't mean to be an insulting bitch about you being from Memphis, Tennessee, even though it does give me a giggle because Andy Kaufman, but I bought Genesis 32. You bought 32 XB Town, and I'm done talking. Alright, Knight, you take it easy, man. Can't you put your legs on top of that armrest, please? I can try. We've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Namco Museum, Pac-Man Collection. Ooh, Metroid Zero Mission. And because I got the Game Boy and the Game Boy Player, yes, I have the disc. I can play that. Oh, thank you, Rester. I appreciate that. Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Not as much of a big fan of that. Gauntlet, Legends, and Dark Legacy. I've got both of those. Also much fun on the PS1 and PS2, respectively. Got an Activision anthology, which is a bunch of their Atari stuff. Speaking of Atari, oh fuck! I got the recent Atari games. The Atari collections that are on PlayStation 4, those are fun. The Suffering 1 and 2, Hunter, The Reckoning, Wayward. I'd rather have Hunter, The Reckoning, the original one, but I have Wayward. Jenna, You're About to Be Blocked. Well, Memphis, they don't cut it off. Actually, it gets kind of repurposed. There's actually a really educational video online, you can look it up, where it kind of shows what they do. Obviously, the testicles are removed. They keep basically like the skin and stuff, that way you've kind of got stuff for a vagina. They kind of turn the penis inside out after cutting off the head to kind of create a clitoris. Yes, it's a very painful experience. So a lot of people who say that transgender is basically all in the head or all crazy, who the fuck would choose to do this? It's expensive surgery. It's a lot of pain. You don't heal like that. There's no guarantees everything's going to work. You're taking a risk. Yes, cat ears. I felt the need to wear kitty ears, so... So we got Suffer, we got Cold Fear. Anybody ever play Cold Fear? It's like Thing on a fucking boat, and I love it because the boat mechanics kind of have you shifting, where it's hard to shoot and get a nice bead. I got The Thing, obviously. I got Jaws Unleashed, which a lot of people kind of shit on because, hey, it's a Jaws game. But it's not that bad, actually. Evil Dead Regeneration, way better than Fistful of Boomstick, way better than the other one that was on Dreamcast and PlayStation 1. We got Manhunt, Dragon Ball Saga, Dragon Ball Budokai, God of War, The Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction, which is a fun game, worth checking out. You would actually kind of need lube, Memphis. It doesn't exactly get moist in the same way that a vagina would. It's very complex. Yeah, I am showing my age. I go a little bit older than this, though. I got more Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's weird. I got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games for both GameCube and PS2. Juiced on PS2. The Uncharted 4, I've got the Uncharted collection. I've also got Uncharted 4. Love the Uncharted 4. Curious about the expansion that they're getting ready to put out. Earth Defense Force. Oh, fuck. Kaiju. Do you know Zeke from Survivor? No, I do not. Well, V-Town, there's no point talking with her. She can be cool or she can fuck off. Watch Dogs, I haven't gotten the whole way through that. My ex-boyfriend played through this a lot when he'd come over and hang out. Second Son, which of course is Infamous. I love Infamous. I'd love to see them make like a collection for PS4. The new Doom. Destiny, I really didn't get into Destiny a whole lot. I've been curious about it. Transformers Devastation, that's more my eldest son's game. He loves that game. Night Trap on my 3DO. Yes, Night Trap just actually released a special... yes, I do get requests for adult films, unfortunately, Nick. I have been offered a couple roles. I don't know how I feel about it. You know, I just don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm unemployed, but... Borderlands, the Handsome Jack collection. I got Killzone Shadow Zone. The new Godzilla on PS4, which is fucking wretched. Do you still have the original covers for them? No, I keep them in a case, actually. How long have you... Slow up on the questions, guy. Hey, I don't know. That's why... That's fine. That's fine, Memphis. You're allowed to ask. If it was there, babe, would you sneak a... No, well, if you were there, maybe. Do you paint your room yourself? No, I did not. This is something my mom did ages and ages ago before I moved in. So I kind of like the blue color. It pops. And it really helps with the fallout shelter sign, wherever it is. Ooh, you see it back there. So, but yeah, Fallout 4, Uncharted Collection, Wolfenstein. Ooh, I don't know if I should say Wolfenstein or Wolfenstein. Which more appropriate there? Battleborn, Spider-Man on GameCube, Splinter Cell. I feel like a complete jackass because I bought this recently, Little Big Planet 3. Granted, it has the lights glaring, but then it wound up being for free on PlayStation Network. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutants in Manhattan. I just picked that up. Ghostbusters, Battlefront, and Ghostbusters is the new one on PS4. It's weird. It's got nothing to do with the new movie. And Soul Calibur, and that's it for my video game collection. So, yeah. Nice color scheme. Yeah, I like it. It does pop. It pops. I like it. Well, Frank, I don't get into a whole lot of what's upcoming and what's new. I'm more about you know how it goes. I'm more about like some of the old school retro stuff and things of that nature. Give me a second. Whew. Yeah, I put my beer between my legs. Hold on. Someone tells me I'm slaying it tonight. I gotta add this comment. Slay it yourself. Because I am terrible. Sorry I came at you like that. Marcus, no. I'm a woman, just so happens I was born with a penis, much like you were born with one, but doesn't make you a guy. What game characters do you identify with the most? Good question. Gaming-wise, I've never identified with characters a whole lot. I always liked Cole McGrath from Infamous, because I know what it's like to... I wouldn't say I have like superpowers or anything like that, but I know what it's like to be different than everybody else and try to embrace being different and embrace being who you are. Chad Fuse, you get one warning. No, no one banned, sorry. So, Marcus, you also get one warning. Yeah, that is a good question. But no, I always enjoyed Mega Man, which I think is kind of cool. Yeah, there hasn't been any really like positive female characters lately that I'd identify with. I liked Blood Rain because that was different. The game, not the Ube Bowl movie. Don't get me started on Ube Bowl. Please, dear God. How exactly am I going to do that? I'm trying to figure out exactly... Oh, okay. I think I've got you. I think I got you. I just don't know how comfortable it's going to be. I don't want to ruin my stockings. Memphis, I was actually very young. I'd say about 2 or 3 that I wanted to be a girl. I tried to express that to my mom. Back then we didn't have words or terminology for it. Now, I haven't experienced the horror of Outlast 2 yet. Outlast 2, I played the first one, but I haven't experienced Outlast 2 yet. See, I don't get games new. Because A, right now I'm unemployed, which sucks. Y'all want to buy any games, hey, I'm not going to complain. But I get what I can rent. If it winds up on Redbox for super cheap, I will do it for super cheap. But outside of that, I'm not about getting a game just for the sake of getting a game. Yeah, $60 a game. Fuck that. I mean, hell, it's bad. I want to get the Disney Afternoon Collection because that's shit I grew up with. Fucking DuckTales, Darkwing Duck, Chippendale. I don't know how I feel about the sequels. Kind of mad they didn't throw Goof Troop in there or the Game Boy games. But, yeah. To me, I would have loved to see more diversity, but that is what it is. Oh, let's see. Let's see if I got Temptation. Temptation. Oh, well, I gotta add this. Well, who says you gotta do the work? Hehehe. I'm bad. Yeah, I like eBay for games too, but eBay prices can be pretty bad. Yep, when there's trouble, you can call DW. I am the, what is it, that quacks in the night? Yes, I love that. And I just feel bad because it's $20. It's a bunch of games that are like uber fucking rare. I'm talking about like uber fucking rare. For $20 all in one fell swoop. And it's like, God damn it, I want it. And I want it bad. Hey, I like the thirst. I kind of needed it. Because trust me, I'm thirsty too, and I'm out of beer. I thought the Mud Trap re-releases already happened. I thought it was already out. I might be wrong. Ra Lugosi. I'm just laughing. I hurt my back. I'm like, honey, who says you gotta do all the work? I'm just being honest. Do you like IPA beer? Well, right now, Nick, this is like some old homebrew I found because I used to brew my own beer. This was like a Kolsch that was very similar to Flying Dog's Tire Bite, which they don't fucking make anymore. Dogfish Head's really good. I love Mad Elf when it's out. Yeah, the brew is fucking beat. And it's the last one. I need beer. And sex. But beer. And sex. Yeah, Night Trap was a fun game. It's not a stuffed brawl. I actually use breast forms. Weird story because having gone through cancer myself, I found the mastectomy shop and I've actually bought like breast forms. Currently, I'm barely an A cup. I'm like squeaking an A cup. I'd like to be a C. Doctors tell me since large breasts run in my family, granted I won't be as large as they are, but I could probably average between a B and a C. So I've gotten bold and put in C breast forms. So I always wear a pocket bra. That's why you won't ever see me on Chatterbait or anywhere else of that nature, just throwing my tits around. Though I have done that at the bar. If people piss me off on that, I have no problem reaching out and throwing the fucking chicken cutlet at somebody and smacking them across the head. Because fuck coming at me wrong. Yeah, chicken cutlets, essentially. In fact, I need to get a coat. Friends of the Darkness picture set there. You guys might get a little bit of a show. So try not to get too excited here. Beer, but no beer. Anyways, so you guys all know what a breast form is. Alright? So, this is a breast form. Yes, it even has a nipple. But basically it's like silicone, and you wear a bra that's basically got like pockets in it, so you can just put them right on in. And they click right in there. But this is what I got. This is a C. I'm throwing my tits everywhere. But that's a C. But yeah, it's a C cup. That was funny because one of my friends was watching one of my videos and didn't expect me to whip out a tit the other day. But that is a breast form. But yeah, it kind of reminds you of like a chicken breast essentially with a nipple on the end of it. If you're buying chicken with nipples, you got problems. But yeah, that's basically what that is. And did you hear that thud? It's got some weight to it. But yeah, it is what it is. It does! They usually do. I got a corset on, so you're not going to get much bounce out of this. But the bra is interesting because it's got a pocket in it, and it's got like a sleeve, so the tit kind of pops right in there. And it's the same thing a woman would use if she got a mastectomy and couldn't afford to get a boob job. I'm not going to lie, I don't have money coming out of my ears. But yeah, it's a prosthetic. You know, it's no different than banging a chick who had breast cancer. It is what it is. But yes, so hopefully that helps clear some things up. But now I've got a little bit of an A here, so I kind of push between like a high C to almost barely a D because of the little bit that I have. But yeah, it's definitely interesting. So now you know, and knowing is half the battle. I'm surprised that there's no tucking questions, because I don't like getting into that. That's painful. No, Memphis, drag is different than transgender. Hold on here. I'm being a slut, what can I say? But no, drag is different than basically being transgender. Because I know a lot of the queens and the kings that are out there, and they go home, they've got wives or husbands and kids. And yes, you've got guys who impersonate women and go home to their wives and their kids, but that's not their life outside of it. RuPaul obviously gets confused for being transgender very often, but it's different. Tucking is very complex. Ever since I've taken hormones, it's not like I've got like a fucking elephant trunk down there. But basically what it involves is when you're little, keep in mind the testicles descend, they drop down. So there's actually little pockets that remain. Now I've been tucking for a long ass time. But basically what you do, and granted, yes, it sounds painful, but you take your two fingers, and sometimes it helps to lie down. I'm just so used to it, it's not that hard. You take your two fingers, you push the testicles up and back into those little slots. You take the ball sack, pull it back, back behind, and the same way with the penis, and pull that back behind as well. Get a decent pair of panties, and boom, you're set. That's all you need. Some people use tape. I'm small enough where I don't have to worry about that. Some people are like, well, what about erection? I'm like, dude, I'm on hormones. If you can wake the dead, I'm shocked. Well, you got to. That's the only way to go. You just, right up and in. It's weird. I'm just so used to it because they just kind of click and pop back into place. That's how it works. For those who wanted to know. Alright, aside from Shamunda, who else wants to see this? I'm just curious. Because if there's a committee who wants to see me and do this, I'll do it. I don't care. I know Shamunda is the one that's vocal about it, so... If you guys are more vocal about it, we'll go for it. Alright, I'm blocking Shane because of his what the fuck. Alright, so the cancer question. I had, and I'm probably going to butcher the saying of this, but I had what's known as brainstem glioma, which is basically like a tumor that was on the brain. I've had to get aggressive chemotherapy for that and regression. I don't have to take it any longer. I do have to go in every 2 to 3 months to be checked out to make sure it's not bad. So, yes. So I go in every 2-3 months to do that. But right now I happen to go back through chemo. Basically responded well to the chemo, it's in regression. Hopefully that's the end of it and won't rear its nasty head again. Outside of that, I did have stomach cancer, so I had a piece of my stomach removed. It's funny because everybody jokes, oh, you got a tummy tuck. Essentially, it just makes eating and drinking and all other kinds of things hard now because I don't know exactly how much or how little to take in. And it's weird. I don't get hungry like I used to. Alright, let's give it a go. Let's see. Yeah! Better? Happy? I'm not going to do this for long because it's killing my leg. I'm hoping you're having a good show. Oh, God, this hurts. Alright, let me know when you're good. Are you good? Are you happy yet? Yeah, just a little uncomfortable. Oh, God. Oh, sorry. That's all I'm going to do. Oh, sorry. That's all I can do. That was... This is like an old school chair from like the 50s. I mean, it's all metal. I don't know if you can hear that or not. And yeah, it was one of those things when I left the wicked roommates that just happened to find its way into the trailer when I moved. But it's built like a tank. Yeah, I'll die of something eventually. I'll die when I have time. Hey, if I still had my NES and my Atari, I would be so happy, but I have neither. You know? Anybody really cute want to buy me another NES and Atari, I'm not going to complain. But yeah. I try to keep my spirits up. I try to stay happy. I try to do what I need to. Oh. Well, let's see if this cutie has decided, fuck it, he's going to come or not. I know, I'm being bad. No, currently I live with my mom and my brother. I moved back in after everything went to shit with my roommates and losing my job. I had another job. It wound up just being a temp job. Now I'm looking for another job, which is cool. I love living back with mom and my brother because it works out. Okay, well, I'm glad to please, but that was uncomfortable. If this was a more comfortable chair, I'd do the rest of the show sitting like that. But since it's uncomfortable, yeah, I'm not doing that the whole time. But no, I don't live alone. My mom and my brother, they work third shift. I used to work third shift as all. No, that's not my old bed. I live in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. He's responded back yet. Because, yeah, if he comes over, I'm going to have to kill the video short. That is more of a pay service. That's terrible. I'm terrible! But hey, what can I say? I'm thirsty tonight, too. You know, it's been a hell of a week. You know, I got my kid being psycho, I've got being unemployed, I've got everything else, trying to keep pride together. No, Nick, we're not doing that. Oh yeah, Centralia? Yeah, I've been there. It's pretty cool. It was better when a lot of the buildings and stuff were still there. That's fine. You can totally ask. I want some loving. I want some loving. Bad. But we won't even go there, V-Town. His back's hurt. Like I said, he doesn't have to do all the work. I'm completely capable. Like I said, just sit back and enjoy the ride. Must be this tall to ride. Well, granted, I'm sitting down. You gonna get some skull tonight, Sasha? What do you mean by skull? Come at me again with that. What is loving for you? Well, when I'm intimate with somebody, I'm more about the closeness and the proximity of them. If I'm in a relationship, let's say with a guy, that's who I'm mostly in relationships with nowadays. I've got no problem giving them oral. I've got no problem if they want to have sex with me anally. I do nothing up here. I just don't. It completely turns me off. I can't even get aroused like that anymore. But trust me, for me, it's more about pleasing somebody and them enjoying my not so perfect body. So it is what it is. I've been with virgins before. I've deflowered a few back in my day. It doesn't bug me. Oh, yeah, I do head. I don't get what the whole skull emphasis. I missed something. Orgasms are different. You don't need your penis to have an orgasm. It's very complicated. I'm bottom 24% of the time. Or, yeah, most of the time. Is it better for someone to tell you? What do you mean, the whole virgin question? I gotta scroll up, honey. Y'all can enjoy my ass for a couple of seconds. Yes, I'm trans. Oh, no, no, no. I don't have one of those. I want one. I'm trying to save up my pennies now. But no, on public access channel, I was hoping to give some of that tonight, not take some. What can I say? But that's just me, because I'm kinky, and that's my thing. And this is a guy that I flirted with for a while, and I think he's kind of cute, and I think I kind of like him. Well, Memphis, when you go through the transitions, you don't orgasm like you used to. Anemo, we're not going to discuss that. I've discussed that in previous episodes. No, I'm not going to show my tits. We can talk chatterbait later. Oh, in fact, let me get that back out again here. I'll show you one of my tits. Here you go, Missy. Here. Since everybody else got to see them, there's one for you. Woo! I can juggle them too. Happy? But no, Nemo, we're not going to talk about that. No, Nemo, no daddy issues. I think everybody has daddy issues. This close, Shug, to getting banned. If you were closer, this close to getting fucking bitch slapped. And me finding a strap on and showing you what a man's all about. Just saying. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Missy. I do a lot better with my burlesque than I do anything else, but I don't do that on here. No, and my name is Sasha. I am the Princess of Darkness. So we don't try to... I've had plenty of real men in my time. And probably a lot more than you have. Just saying. And I probably weigh a fraction of what you do. Just saying. But, does it really matter? Well, thanks. But does it really matter if you're a virgin or not? You know, I mean, obviously, you're into each other. Obviously. Oh, people just sending me messages from all over the place. That's groovy. Alright, so let me connect back in here. Do you go to swingers clubs? No, I do not. Being transgender is not a fetish. I was in a relationship and I was married for a time, and my spouse, all they did was cheat on me. So I'm not big on swinging, I'm not big on cheating. I'm not big on any of that. Okay, so I don't play that. Alright, Nemo. Alright, Nemo. We've had enough of your shit. So, who knows the pattern in here? Report. And Missy, you know what the rule is in here? Report. And we put you on block. And we put you on block. And everybody gets to block. No, I don't like yoga pants. Yoga pants are not a thing. Swinger clubs, again, that's something very different. That's not my kind of thing. And I don't even like the gay clubs. I hate the LGBTQIA clubs because they feel more like a clique. I'd rather go to a regular bar. I've gone to regular bars just like this. Granted, yes, I get some shit, but there's people who will basically, you know, stand up for me. Yes, I have 3 of them. Yep, I try, thank you. I've got three. I've got an eldest son. He's 11. He's the one I've been having some trouble with lately. I've two other kids that are 7 and 5 respectively, and they're some good eggs. I get to see them very rarely. It's a whole complicated mess. They're down in West V, whereas my eldest son, he lives up here in Chambersburg with me, so it is what it is. Nick, if I'm with a guy because I identify as a woman, and as long as they identify as a man, they're straight. I know, it's hard to get through your fucking head, but I'm not fucking them. They're usually fucking me. I used to be attracted to women. I wouldn't say I'm as much anymore. I do identify as what I call pansexual, meaning gender usually doesn't come into play. Lately, I guess because of all the bad experiences I've had with women, I've been sticking primarily with men, because at least I know what you all want. Fuck. But that's how it is. Did my mates, you mean the people who I've chosen to have sex with, or mates as in friends? Because with the name Memphis, I don't think you're using the term mates as in friends. Alright, Mike, you are getting the ban because you want to be an ignorant fuck! And we say bye-bye! Sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na, hey, 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 goodbye! Oh my god, this is so badly adjusted! Shamanda, get some water. Calm the thirst there. Damn. Damn, son. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate it. I wish men just wanted to cuddle and talk all night. Me, I'm all about, bitch, do what you need to do, get your rocks off, and let's get the pizza and PlayStation. We can do it in bed. I don't care. I don't care. I'll do what I want. And Midnight Toker, we're going to get rid of you too, because I'm just a toker. I'm a Midnight Toker. Bye-bye, Midnight Toker. Love the name. Ain't got time for your horse shit. And another one bites the dust. Dun, dun, dun. Another one bites the dust. Well, Nick, just move to PA. We can talk, get it, be fun. And we can have all the fun you want and I won't get pregnant. And pizza and PlayStation. Just saying. Hey, if that's what you want. I am a pussy at the moment. I'm just saying, come to PA. Have a few laughs. It'll be fun, they say. I know too many people in Miami. I, in my younger days, did some things I probably shouldn't have done. And, yeah, I know a lot of the underground down there I probably shouldn't know. Back in the day, if you would have knew me in college and high school, I was the type of chick who, if you needed a TV, I could take a trip somewhere and go to a strip club and wind up with a new TV for you. I just asked for no questions in return and $30 in hand, that's all. The exit is that way! Thanks for playing! They knew I was non-binary, that I didn't like to conform to gender stereotypes. My last wife always kind of knew I cross-dressed at the time, because back then I still didn't have a sure footing as to what I was doing. But my ex-wife, she was well aware of it. It was kind of ironic because she was all the time stealing shit out of my closet, not the other way around. But yeah, they always knew. I think my second fiance really wasn't that aware of it. But that was a very different time in my life. My first fiance was aware. She saw some pictures of me before, and she cared for me no matter what, and that's a long, sad story of woe. You don't have very many people in their lives that would sacrifice their life for you, and yeah, so I always have fond memories of her. Hard to live up to somebody who pretty much gives their life for you, so. And on that note, we're changing topic. But no, they always, to some degree, knew or had a good idea or a good inkling as to what and who I am and things of that nature. I need to check on Twinkie here in a little bit, so I might have to end this out. Sure, Sharmundo, whatever makes you feel good. You're just... And see, I don't get mad at people like that. They're just horny. I get it. I get horny. I'm horny right now. I'm trying to coax this guy on my phone all night to come over. And it's just not happening. Because his back hurts. Men come up with the best excuses ever. So, fuck them. You know, the best way I can put it is, Nick, do you have any friends that are of another race? Do you have any friends that come from a different religious background as your family? Any Jewish friends? Because it's kind of the same concept. I'm just a transgender woman. I'm still a human being. I still bleed. Trust me. I've been stabbed, shot, ran over. I know I fucking bleed. But, yeah, but it's okay. I've been flirting with him a good bit, and I believe it, because, trust me, you only saw half of the pictures that I took earlier. All I'm saying, DJ, you only saw half the pictures I took earlier. Some of the pictures are just for him to me. And that's all I'm gonna say. Because I'm naughty. But the thing of it is that if you had a friend that was black or a friend that was Muslim, you know, you'd still want to have that friendship. You don't want to be a secret about it. And I know a lot of people go, well, Sasha, that's different. No, it's the same concept. Instead of judging someone based on race or religion, now you're judging someone based on sexuality and gender. I mean, it's no different than demeaning a woman and thinking a woman's a lesser human being because she doesn't have a dick. Well, of course, with those people, I probably get along with famously. So I always joke, I'm the perfect woman for Trump because I have a penis. I understood the pinche part. Yeah, well, et madre and pinche punto, I believe I would want to say. Tu madre es pinche punto. Erectus. Just saying. It's been a while since I've had Spanish. I can do some insults, but yes. Tu madre es pinche punto. I don't know, because I had her. Like that. Yes, thank you, Nick. Woo, Nick, woo! I thought pinche puto was fucking whore. Am I wrong? Or because in Spanish I gotta say puto pinche. I think it's puto pinche, because don't they conjugate the verbs or the adjectives differently? I can't remember. I didn't take Spanish. But no, we'll go ahead and smack and wreck this. Give me a second. Oh, DJ, you already did it. Good job. Technically, they don't. They're still there. They're just smaller. They don't close up. They don't close up. They're still there. Granted, sometimes if you don't do it a lot, you gotta use a lot more force to get them up there and there, but the pockets are still there. It just takes some work. And thank your wife for watching, what can I say? But no, they're still there, you just gotta... And they're in there. Well, yeah, it's a little different dealing with dogs and cows and shit than human beings. And besides, trust me, ugh. I've studied some biology, and some of the ways animals have sex is kind of fucking weird. You know, like, cats have a speared penis, apparently, and just fucking spear shit. Thanks, I'm good. And I remember when I was little, we used to breed beagles. Oh my god, dogs are fucking the worst. Especially when they fucking are stuck that way for hours, and you're just like, holy fuck. No, I don't have the urge to penetrate at all. No, I have the urge to, as terrible as it sounds, get on my knees and bend over. Fuck. Well, that's on you. I'm in shocking. Okay, I don't understand what you're saying, cute Sir Kim, but I think there's some sort of English. Something's lost in translation. Well, we all feel at the mercy of our urges. Yeah, they are simple, and I kind of like that. With a guy, as terrible as it sounds, I know I can get a decent date, because there's really nothing that bad with it. Because I know a guy, because I can drink, like, glug-a-lug. I know a guy will take me to the bar, typically pick up the tab, and he knows he's getting ass afterwards. I ain't gonna lie. Fuck, get me drunk enough, I'm like a prom date. Get me drunk enough, I'm up for anything. But that's just me. And cute sir, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. You're kind of annoying me. You're coming at me all wrong. I don't like the tone of your voice. Man, I'm not gonna lie. Just there's something about. Granted, women take work. Men are fairly easy, but they get so much joy out of it. And afterwards, oh my god, the things you can do to a guy after he orgasms just blow his mind. So much better than a guy than you can with a woman, because you can like take your fingers and run it up and down their thigh, or up and down their like arm, or just around that, and they're just fucking up the wall, and it's just, yeah. So I enjoy men a hell of a lot better. There's just something about it, and especially if there's a guy that's just heaving over me and just putting his effort into it, and then that just sweet moment of it's good. And that's just really good. Now I'm sitting here thinking about, why the fuck does your back hurt? But yeah, for me, it's all about it. Alright, Amtrax. Bye-bye! Bye-bye, Cute Sir Kim! Yeah, I love it. It's terrible. So, we got a report. We got a block. We got... yeah, a little bit. No, it doesn't make me sad. I mean, I'm glad that I had children when I did. I'm not opposed to adopting. And trust me, I've seen childbirth firsthand. Oh, thanks. I'm good. I got it. But yeah, if I ever got with a man, and, you know, if we got married, and I knew it was going to be a commitment, and he still wanted kids, I wouldn't be opposed to surrogacy. I wouldn't be opposed to adoption. I wouldn't be opposed to any of that. I mean, to my kids, I'm Mama Sasha. I don't mind being a mother. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to take a cold shower, not a hot shower, because, woo! Yep, exit is that way. Dennis, I hate to disappoint you. I'm not taking anything out like that. This is PlayStation Network. I can talk about certain things. I can show off my gorgeous and luscious legs. But I'm not going that far. What can I say? Are you an atheist? Honey child, I have been dead. I would say I'm more agnostic than anything else. I choose not to define something, because when you define something, you limit its power. That's the one thing I think is fallible about religion. Because think of it this way, if God can make a rock that a God can't pick up, but yet he's God, why can't he still pick it up? It just adds a conundrum. You're limiting power when you're trying to define things. Is there something past this existence? Yes. But I choose not to define it. I try to live a good life. I think the power of creation is in everything. I'm just a very different kind of spiritual person. Dennis, last warning. After that, you're getting bounced like a motherfucker! No, we can't do that, Shamanda. Again, email me. We'll talk all about Chatterbait sometime. Arrange some sort of... But that's just me, because you've got to pay to get on Chatterbaits. Let's see if we got any other responses. Let's see, got a little over 2 hours. Yeah, I'm terrible. 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 I'm going to hell. Exactly. Life is simply a transition to a higher being. But like I said, I've been dead. It just didn't suit me. Alright, bye-bye, Dennis. Bye-bye. Nobody likes you. You're never getting laid. You probably still live in your mom's basement. I live upstairs, so that's the plus. If you have kids, I feel sorry for them. If not, I feel sorry for your hand and the amount of money you got to spend on Jergens monthly. Sorry you came to this channel and decided to put comments in and interact, because that's how ad revenue works. Regardless if it's positive or negative, I still get paid. If you don't want me to get paid, the easiest thing to do is not watch. Click away. Go away. The longer that you're on this channel, the more money I get. Fucking pay me, bitch. Just saying. So by being on here and being a troll, you're actually benefiting me, not detrimenting me. Now I can block and ban you if I get sick of your shit. Dancing? I'm not going to do any dancing, Patrick. I mean, I'd love to, but it's getting kind of late. I'm getting kind of old. And... Now, DJ, did you block him entirely? Okay, cool. Yeah, it's Daisy Dukes season. Y'all liking that? I'm liking Daisy Dukes. Yeah, I'd put on music. I just don't want to lose ad revenue because of music. And, yeah. Woo! I got more subscribers! Thank you, Shamunder. Just keep the comments appropriate. Well, Nick, that gets a little complicated. What I'm trying to say at the end of the day, when it comes to gender, things are not always black and white. And everybody's going to try to put everything in a bucket and try to define everything. And that's the problem with the world. That's why we have xenophobia. That's why we have racism. That's why we have transphobia. That's why we have homophobia. Because everything's put into a label and a bucket And there are some things that go beyond taxonomy and classification. Simply put, you know, again, going back to that whole thing about God and religion, when you define something, you limit its power. The best thing I heard recently, I think it was Morgan Freeman, who had an interview with somebody about Black History Month, and he disagreed with it. He's like, no, Black history should be every day, just like white history. He's like, people need to get past labels. You stop calling me a black man, I'll stop calling you a white man. We just look at each other as people and move on, and that's how you end this shit. The more labels we make, the more separation that we separate ourselves from other people. Yes, my experience is completely different than your experience, and vice versa. But what happened to the days of yore when people would sit around a campfire and go, what gods do you pray to? And it didn't become a fucking fist fight 5 minutes later. You know, you guys sit around and you compare your gods and your religions and your beliefs and your experiences and things of that nature, and you left respecting each other. That's why I love that new Heineken commercial, because people are like, Sasha, why do you love to drink? I'm like, drinking is the ultimate equalizer. You know, when I sit down and have a beer, I can have a beer with somebody that absolutely fucking hates my guts or hates my community, but we can get past that. I identify myself as female. Also, keep in mind with applications, you have to... There's 3 different boxes now. You've got male, female. Yes, Nick, I do smoke. Right now I'm between jobs, so I can't smoke. I love the Mary Jane. It's one of my first true loves. Bye, Joe Blow. Hate to see you go. Not really. Well, I'm not saying that ignorance makes us equal. I'm saying that somebody I have differences with, I can sit down and have a beer, and we can talk, and we can get past those differences. We might not see eye to eye on everything, but I think at the end it's an ultimate equalizer. It's basically, I think, the moment we step away from labels is the way that things are going to be so much better. Is the way that we stop trying to classify everything. Is the way when I talk about, DJ, you're my friend from overseas. 9 times out of 10, gender doesn't come to play. 9 times 10, you know, hell, honey, I don't know if you're white, black, brown, purple, and to me, I don't fucking care. You're a person and you're good people. Well, Nick, you need to figure that shit out, honey. Sometimes you gotta change your standards and, you know, gotta look outside the box. Well, I'm ex-military myself, and my family was a military family, so we moved around a lot. My family originally, like the family itself, like my mom and dad, originate from Clear Spring, Maryland. But I originate because I was born in Belton, Texas. But my dad was military, so we moved around all over, and I was exposed to many different cultures, many different ideas, many different things. So I kind of pride myself in not having an accent. Dad was a douchebag. I won't lie. You ever see that opening to Bad Santa? Where he's talking about how his dad rather punch him in the back of the head? And yeah, it was Dad. And I've talked about that in other videos, so feel free to look up said other videos if you want to learn more about the kind of douchebag my father was. Oh, he took his meds. I guess Bob will keep me company tonight. Now, if you don't know what Bob stands for, I got things to explain to y'all. Yes, briefly, Lucy, yes. I served from 97 until about 9/11 hit. It was funny because I blew out my back right before 9/11 hit, so I didn't have to go over with all that. I actually got a medical discharge. Kind of dodged the bullet there. It was funny because I always had short person syndrome, also known as Napoleon syndrome, where I always felt the need to try to prove myself to everybody else. And we were on a 10-mile pack march. And me, I stupidly volunteered to haul the radio equipment and everything else because I wanted to be Billy Badass. I made it 10 miles there, I made it the 10 miles back. The following morning, I couldn't get out. And if I could get up right now, I fucking would. Literally threw me out of the bed, and I just fell over like a limp fish. I'd slipped some discs, I'd fucked some things up, and I was out of there. And a couple weeks later, boom. 5'4". 5'4" without these fuckers on. And yeah, they got a wicked heel to them. How? Just from the weight of carrying all that equipment. 10 miles there, 10 miles back. We were bivouacked for some time. I'm surprised I didn't have issues before we got back. But I fucking did. Awesome. Well, thank you for your service. Yeah, I was a finance officer. Go figure. It was funny because I'm colorblind as fuck, and I even have sniper qualification. Yep, I'm 5'4". 5'4". Nice! Thank you for your service, Memphis. Yeah, it was some time ago, and I always felt bad about it because I was in there to pay college. I was in there to pay off some debt. I was in the military for the wrong reasons. It wasn't my passion. It was one of those things that my dad felt that I had to be in the military because tradition. I learned my lesson the hard way. Nice. Yeah, I'm trying to remember exactly, because we were up on New Cumberland Army Depot. It was funny because they had the finance people side by side with demolitions, which I'm like, you know, here I am in an office crunching numbers. Here they are blowing shit up outside, and I'm like, really? Just because I'm colorblind? Fuck. No, Wiggs, you get one warning. I am a woman. It just so happens I was born with a penis, which I still have. Much like you probably have a penis, but you're not much of a man. Yeah, they do. It wasn't my plan. My plan was to go to college, maybe end up teaching. Well, Nick, I wasn't fully out then, because again, my dad was still alive. He was still a bit of a prick. He'd caught me dressing one time, and that was his punishment from hell, and that's all we're going to talk about right there. It didn't stop me. But no, it wasn't anything like that. A lot of the guys did realize I was different, artistic, and things of that nature. Cool. Fort Riley. I was familiar with that. We were in Germany for a while in New Ulm, just below, I think it's Stuttgart. But yeah, I mean, that was a fun place. I remember growing, being a preteen in New Ulm, and it was interesting because my brother and I went off base one day to just go get some food from some of the vendors and whatnot. And we went to a bar, and my little brother ordered a Kinder beer and an adult-style ice cream and got really drunk at the tender age of 4 or 5. So, oh, thanks, Dave. I appreciate it. It just sucks because I have trouble with shades. It's not that I see black and white like a dog or something of that nature, but it is what it is. Oh, cool. I'm glad. Yeah, my motivator was I had bills. I still have bills. What can I say? Damn, I'm still loving my fucking legs. My legs are just so awesome. Oh, this is what you're missing out on, Kenneth. I know your back hurts. I know you just took your pill. No, Johan, I'm not doing that. Sorry. Again, I may start my chatterbait back up at some point. But yeah, no, I love it, Dave. Trust me, I love it. There's nothing more freeing than getting all sexied up and coming on camera. Though it'd be better if I had company. Just saying. God, I'm a slut sometimes. It's one of the things that I needed. I just needed it. But it is what it is. Nice. Aw. No, I hope I didn't hurt his feelings. I mean, again, I might get on ChatterBait at some point again. If they don't fuck up the ad revenue on that. Them, for the longest time, they were dicks because, you know, it's a bitch to get your ID updated as a transgender person. It is a fucking pain in the ass. And, of course, my appearance doesn't match my ID's appearance, and it's like ChatterBait. Fucking, really? You have trans people on here. Do they have to just suck it up and either go through all that hassle of getting their ID updated and the expense, or can we just be cool and let it go through? Oh, thank you, Giddy Up. I appreciate it. Nicest slut you'll ever know. I'm not going to do that, Johan. Oh, I remember Frankfurt. Yeah, Frankfurt, New Ulm. I like the Münster Plaza there at New Ulm. That was all. God, I love my legs. I'm just like, ooh. Well, right now, Nick, because of surviving a brain cancer, I can't drive. I've been pulled over, and I had a hell of a incident once with the cops, and I got put in a drunk tank. And, yeah, it's a story for another time. I've had my experiences that I probably shouldn't have had. Oh, thank you, Goggles. I appreciate that. I try. It's just that I happen to carry them a lot higher these days instead of lower. Now, DJ, are you familiar with New Ulm? Like the New Ulm area? Yes, there. See? Everybody's like, ooh, stand up, ooh. There, you guys happy? Michael Furberger has subscribed. Woo! Thank you for your subscription. Woo! Yay! Boo! You already showered. Boo! Hold on, let me see if we can get Joshua on here. That'll be fun to flirt with. Because if he's on here, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. Oh yeah? Well, too bad you're not closer. I'd be all about it. Sweet. I remember that is how I made my first 50 Deutschmarks. My parents went to a party off base. It was kind of like a New Year's party, so they were having like fireworks and stuff. It was a beautiful house. It was a guy who had married his married like a girlfriend they had that lived in Germany, and after he got out of the military, he just moved to Germany. And it was this huge party, and they kept trying to give me booze, and I was like maybe 10 or 11 at the time, maybe younger, maybe 12. I don't know. But anyways, they were playing all kinds of games and things of that nature. And my mom, she kept stopping and saying, no, Sasha can't have this beer, no, Sasha can't have wine or champagne, no. And so they kept trying to guess how young I was, and because I've always been short, I told the guy, I was like, I bet you 50 Deutschmarks you can't, tell me what my age is. And I was like, I'll give you 3 chances. And he couldn't guess, so I got 50 Deutschmarks that night. My mom was like, oh. But it was funny. He had a good time because he was busy gambling anyways, and he was teaching me how to play poker, so it all kind of worked out. And the dude had a Nintendo. He had recently got like the German Nintendo because, of course, he had the American one, and he still had a bunch of games. Of course, they didn't work on the German Nintendo, I guess because of the hertz or the electronics or some sort of regional difference. I can't remember what it was. But he wound up giving me like a stack of his Nintendo games. I mean, I got Jackal, I got Super Mario 1 and 2, I got just a ton of different games. It was really cool. And of course I was, that young at the time. Alright, Justin, you're getting blocked. We don't talk about gender on here, and her name is Caitlin now. Granted, you might not like her politics and her personality. I don't either. But we don't make fun of her because of her gender. Just like how we don't make fun of you having a dick and yet still considering yourself a man even though it's not much of a dick. I know that joke gets old, but it never gets old for me. I don't think he's going to show. I'm sorry, Nick. Hey, Dragonwire, how's it going? Thank you for joining the party. So what horror questions do you have? Video game questions. Questions. I'll answer them. Just up late. Got a job interview tomorrow afternoon. Watching the dog. You know, she's outside. Giddy up. I know a lot of you guys are real thirsty, and I know, like, thigh highs turn guys on, but you're not getting that now. Favorite clothing line? I love a lot of stuff from Trip, but big surprise, I am a big Fredericks of Hollywood fan. If, of course, PlayStation Network weren't dicks, or we didn't have as many dicks on here as we do. I've done streams where I've just been in my lingerie, because it's no worse than doing it in a bikini, and no worse than anything else you'd see on here. So I've done that, but I love Fredericks of Hollywood. They are my favorite lingerie company. Sucks they changed some of their stuff around. Sucks they changed some of their other, like, the shoes and everything else about that, because I love their shoes. For example, how often do you get to see shoes like this, you know, anywhere else? I mean, hell, those are like my favorite pair of slippers. Night, Ralagosi. Yeah, I know. I need some fucking water. We need to start selling that shit. You think this shit was Detroit? Water's getting expensive. But no, I love Fredericks. Granted, these are legs, because I don't know what it is with Fredericks stockings. They just fucking shred. And these are supposed to be run-proof, and so far, I haven't gotten a runner. I was kind of hoping to put them through the real test to see if I could get a runner tonight, but that didn't happen. Because somebody claims they like to rip stockings, and granted, I'm not a fan of that, but it might have been the night. Frank, that is a brilliant question. When I first came out and started to identify, I went by the name of Catherine. Cat for short. I know, funny. But for me, it was all about keeping my initials. And my birth initials were KSM. And it's like, you know, I kind of still want to honor what my parents were trying to do. What else starts with a K as a feminine name. Didn't like Kathleen because it sounded like somebody with a walker, even though I'm getting there. And I think Catherine was too strong, so I went with Cat. That was to start out with. Well, when I was in Berkeley Springs, I started doing horror hosting and things of that nature. I would do the pinup shows, because they had pinup shows down there. So if you ever go online and look, there's actual pictures of me competing in pinup shows. Because trust me, honey, I got a whole closet full of rockabilly and those cute frilly dresses with the... And trust me, I can do that shit. I used to win first, second, and third place all the time at these pinup contests down in Berkeley Springs. You know, it was pretty bad because my ex-wife's still pissed. They used to kick her ass in those contests all the time because it was all about presenting yourself. Well, anyways, I'd go out to the Earth Dog a good bit, and I would get drunk. Yes, you can with your promo art. But, no, you can get... I would get really totally thrashed. And I always thought it was funny because the girls I would hang out with would be like, Cat, we just don't like the name Cat. And I'd get completely wasted. I was the type of chick, because, granted, yes, I was married at the time, but I ain't going to say no to booze. I wasn't kissing or going home with any of these guys that would hit on me. Yeah, if they're going to buy me a drink, fuck, I'm taking it, you know? And I would drink all night long. The girls would drink just to watch me drink. But yeah, I would get completely trashed. And they're like, your name should be Sasha. And it kind of struck me as funny because, granted, we had the Indiana Jones joke where I actually had a dog when I was a kid named Sasha. And I'm like, Sasha. I like it. And the Princess of Darkness is because I have blood relation to Vlad Tepes. So technically, the title's not that far off, and I have been called the devil, so it kind of works. I never trick a guy. I always tell them who I am, especially with my voice and my demeanor, because like I'm the type of chick who'll go up to the bar, hey, do I got a fuck to get a drink around here? You know, people usually know me right off the bat, and they have a tell. I'm not trying to trick or confuse everybody. I know it's a fantasy to have basically a trap or something of that nature, but that's how people get killed. And for me, I don't do that. You know, because I don't want to be a statistic. I make it abundantly clear I'm transgender. That's why I'm glad I don't pass. I always hate that term, pass. But still. No, it's not a culture. Basically, it's just, you know, a lifestyle. And I wouldn't say it's even a lifestyle. It's just, you're a person who just so happened to be born with a penis and you identify as a woman. You're a man who happen to be born with a vagina and identify as a man. It's not a culture per se. Because I will tell you now, I'm not the stereotypical transgender person. I'm not the stereotypical pansexual person. I'm not the stereotypical anything within, as I always jokingly call it, the homo rainbow. I don't talk with a lisp. I don't like show tunes. I'm not like Honey Child, Two Snaps and a Twist. I don't do that shit. Okay? I hate that, as I always call it, the rainbow face of TV. Trust me, we all don't look and act that way. One of my good friends who helped me run the Equality Center here in Chambersburg, he doesn't identify as your traditional gay person, but he's gay. The greatest guy you'll ever meet. I am transgender. I am a girl. Yes, I am transgender. It's a state of existence. Do you get a lot of hate in public? Actually, no. Because I'm usually upfront and honest about it, and I always tell people, hey, this is who I am. You either can A, accept it and we can get along just fine, or B, you can fucking leave, or you can just leave me alone. I'm not hurting you. I'm not asking to be involved in your life. If you want to be involved in my life, by all means, doors open. You want to be a prick, doors closed. Don't bring your hatred here. And my philosophy's always been, motherfucker, you gonna come at me, you better come at me hard. Okay? And if you do try to kill me, you better make sure I'm all the way dead, or I'm gonna come back and make you my fucking bitch. Because trust me, I've been dead before. It doesn't suit well. Oh, thank you, Dragon. I love my legs. What can I say? They're like my best feature. That's the truth, Nick. You're not saying anything wrong. The Dragon, if you were closer, honey, trust me, after the night I'm having, anybody could touch him tonight. I'm down. But yeah, I'm enjoying them because, damn, it's not too often I get a nice pair of stockings that actually work, and these stay-ups are actually working. They're not pinching, they're not giving me a hard time. I usually prefer garters, but they don't work with the short shorts. When was the time you kissed a man? Did you? I kiss men constantly. Not recently, but yeah. What upcoming PS4 games are you looking forward to playing? Right now, it's been... I want to catch up with some of the stuff I haven't had a chance to play yet. I want to get, of course, Resident Evil 7. I'm curious about the new Borderlands that's coming out. I haven't been able to touch Borderlands 2 since everything went awry with an ex of mine I used to play with. I'm just saying. Pennsylvania. In Chambersburg. I'm just saying. I ain't paying for no flight, though. I'm broke, bitch. You gotta pay for your own flight. You pay for your flight and you pay for my tits and everything else, because I know about that shit, too. I ain't got no problem having a sugar daddy. And trust me, I got no problem giving the sugar when sugar daddy wants it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But, no, I want to play the new Resident Evil 7. Resi 7 looks good. I want to definitely play that game that Kojima's putting out with kind of like his wannabe Silent Hill. But it is what it is. John Smith, don't you have some Native Americans that interfere with? Hey, gamer! What's up, gamer for life? How's it going? Yes, and Horror King. I saw you pop up. Sorry, just having a chat, just talking about transgender life and gaming life and horror movie life. And did you try shooting photo calendar? I've done photos. I do some alternative modeling. Nothing major. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that, Giddy Up. If you were closer. I'm not saying no. This old girl has an itch today, and trust me, it needs it. Cool. Yeah, I'm not a completionist. Alright, John Smith. Bye-bye. Thank you for playing. As long as I what, Dragonwire? Maybe message me later. See what we got. Oh, you got him? Cool. Do I enjoy taking care of house? Oh, honey, I am very domestic. I am extremely domestic. When I was with my ex, it was terrible. I'd go and work, a 40-plus hour week. At the end of the day, I'd still come home. I'd cook dinner. I'd clean the house. I'd put the kids away. Get them ready for bed and everything else. Before I went to work, I'd get up and basically, talk with them and get them ready for school and whatnot. And it was hilarious because all she did was game and bitch at me. And it cracked me up because, that old saying, if your hands are in dishwater, your spouse doesn't yell at you. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. And it was funny because as soon as I'd get home, 9 times out of 10, she'd want to go out. I should have knew something was up, but that's life. And I'm glad I'm past all of that. When you get divorced and you're single and everything else, you don't know what liberty of being single was all over again. I mean, it's brilliant. But, yeah. Trust me, with my voice goggles, you'd notice, I try to be as clear to the fact that I'm transgender. I open every video up with, hey, I'm transgender. I'm a horror hostess. I love video games. I love movies. I love music. I love punk rock. But yeah. What's my favorite meal? Well, Spencer, I love... It's kind of a toss-up. I love pizza. I'm a pretty simple girl. I love pizza. I love sushi. Sushi's awesome. Sushi's a good date. Sushi and booze is a really good date because you're definitely getting my panties thrown at you for sushi and good, some sake. Just saying. I don't know if I even make it, outside. We'd probably be humping in the bathroom there at the sushi place. Well, I don't try to disguise it either. I don't try to be all, no. Fuck that. Sushi and sake, fuck, just take me to a bar. Hell, get me loaded up on Fireball and Chivas Regal, and you don't even have to drink, just watch the chaos ensue. And prepare to have your brain sucked out through your cock. Just saying. What's my favorite outfit? Well, it's sad because winter and fall is over. I sucked having to put away my my winter dresses. I have this sweater dress. It's like a little black dress, comes just that close to the knee. It's got a turtleneck to it, but it's sleeveless. And it's a little black dress. I love my corset. I always had a nice Frederick Holly corset, pocket bra with the girls. Usually I like red and black. Red and black are my favorite colors. So tonight's red corset. And then of course I wear a separate garter belt because for me I love garter belts. I hate pantyhose. Pantyhose is the most annoying thing in the world. It does have its purposes, don't get me wrong. When it's cold out, pantyhose is perfect. But yeah, if you gotta pee or you gotta fuck, pantyhose just gets in the fucking way. With garters and a pair of stockings, all I gotta do is pull my panties down, I'm good to go. I can pee, I can fuck, I can do whatever I need to and pull shit right back up. It's easy. And yes, pro tip, for anybody that's out there, if you ever see a girl with her garter belt over her panties, she's doing it fucking wrong. The garter belt goes on first, and the panties go up and over the stockings and the garter belt, because that's how it is. Yes, they make garter belts really pretty, and it does make sense sometimes to have the garter on top because that's how showy it is. But from a functionality standpoint, that's not how it works. Just saying. Well, Nick, that's kind of a complicated thing. But yes, with me it'd be also heels, that, and stockings, and yeah, I usually look killer. Try to find me on Facebook, or try to find me on Flickr. I have tons of outfits on there. If you have infinite money, where would you live? Alright, Poison Shank, DJ, get him. But Nick, no, if I had infinite money, I'd love to go back to Japan, but again, kids, family, things of that nature. And it'd have to be countryside of Japan, not too far to hop the bullet train and go into town, but far enough removed where I can enjoy the countryside, you know, probably somewhere with a nice temple and cherry blossoms. It's the only place I've ever felt at home. You know, I've been all over the world, and I've never really felt home, but I felt home there, because even when those people, you know, as a culture, they hate you, they still treat you better than somebody who would hate you over here. And when they do something, they do it with perfection. And, you know, you got to respect and admire a culture who can do a simple task and do it till it's perfect. And that's just beautiful. It's just poetic. I don't know. I probably don't belong there. I'd be the crazy Gajing who's over there that would get a ton of shit, but I don't know. Maybe they could deal with the tall transsexual woman over there. I'd at least be exotic and different. What can I say? Alright, so sexy. What's the matter, Dragonwire? I'm sorry, I didn't catch any of your other statements. Oh. When was the time you were with women? Well, prior to coming out, about... I didn't really start coming out until about 10, 12 years ago. So yeah, I was with women primarily until then. I did have, you know, when I was in college and in high school, I did have some male lovers. I did go to one of my proms with a guy. That was one of my punishments for getting caught dolled up. Some punishment. He had a good time. But, yeah, it's one of those things. But, yeah, I think you have to respect everyone. But I have been with women. I've been with men. I have kids. Obviously, I've been with women. I prefer men. Because, again, men are easier. I hate to say it. No offense, guys. You guys are just a little bit easier to please and take care of than the ladies. And trust me, you guys are so very grateful after you guys orgasm. Like, it's interesting. Yeah, I know. I saw. I'm going to get to it here at some point, Dragonwire. Yeah, I was outside of Okinawa. And it was nice. It was very beautiful, and you know, I would love to just go over there and, you know, wear a kimono and have the I just like that culture over there. I'm just sorry, that fucking arcade still. Fuck. Yeah, take me to an arcade, get laid. And Zombie with the slur. Have a nice day, sir. Go and have fun with your own sexual problems. Don't care. But the thing of it is that you still commented, you still interacted with this video, and hey. We're together, and I'm involved in all aspects. If we get intimate and physical when I feel the relationship's going somewhere, I want to know your friends. I want to know your family. I want to know everything. Right now, I reside in Chambersburg, PA, Pennsylvania. In the lovely state of Pennsylvania. Yeah, I miss arcades, and don't mind me, I just farted really loud. But no, I miss arcades. I loved it. I even worked at an arcade for a little bit when I was in high school and college. I had all the cool jobs. Now I just have shit fucking sucky jobs. And I worked at a movie theater, I worked at an arcade. Such is life. And I'm assuming DJ got the Dales. If not, I'm gonna get the Dales. And we report, and we ban. Bye, Dale! No, Dragonwire, we're not doing that. My boobs are not real. Here, I will show you my boob again. Where did my boob go? Where did my boob go? Does anybody remember which way I threw it? Fuck it. If I find it, I will basically whip it back out again. But no, I'm not showing off my chest. I'm the only bitch who can lose her tits. I've been faster at what? Very few people have complained about me being too fast. Yeah, PA's not a bad place. I like that they have different laws and stuff. But yeah. Now I gotta find my tit. Where'd my tit go? Oh. No, I'm not doing that, Dragonwire. My tits are not real. Yeah, I know, Gamer for Life. I think we've talked before? Maybe? I don't know. I think. Possibly. Possibly. Alright, so that's there. Alright, laser show. Whee! Woo! I need some raver music for that. That's kind of cool. Yes, I'm easily amused. Where is my tit? Where did my tit go? I'm still here. Well, shit. You're the DJ. My ass is really liking that sign. That sign's really liking my ass. One of the two. I think his tit's leaking. It wasn't a busted tit anyway. Ah. Oh, yes, I put on the fuzzy slippers. Woo, there's the boob. There. See, Dragon? There's titty. See? Woo! Oh, yeah, it's leaking. Ugh. No, it's not a prison cell. It's a fallout shelter, though. Wait. Fallout shelter, though. No, not a prison cell. Would I have all this cool stuff? I just felt like being a kitty tonight. What's wrong with being a kitty? No, see, if it was a prison cell, they wouldn't let me have shit like this. Alright, see, we're not going to use terminology like that, Timothy. So that's your first and only warning, because that is language that is, of course, associated with pornography and shit of that nature. No, it's kitty ears. Kitty, no, I'm a kitty. And blase, no. We've all had this. No, it's not padded walls. Trust me, they're not padded. Not padded at all. They're just painted really super blue, which I love. They wouldn't let me have that. They definitely wouldn't let me have this. I mean, they wouldn't let me have a lot of shit. Well, what can I say? No, Marcus. Alright. DJ, you're about to have a band fest. Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. Either way, they wouldn't let me have that. They wouldn't let me have whiskey. They wouldn't let me have wine. Well, I'm fucking with y'all. Relax. You have ass. I think everybody has an ass. Hey, Sour Wolf, and it's GIRL. Who's they PSN? I don't get that. You mean their PSN ID? Alright, Blase, last warning, you're getting banned. What's your stream? Well, this is the Princess of Darkness. I talk about horror, video gaming, and LGBTQIA lifestyles. Yeah, they do kind of suck. Hi, Miss Queen! Alright, let me go through some of these people. I know some of them. Let's see who we have. Alright, Blase. I ain't dealing with your shit, because you're Blase. Tony, I was always a girl. It just so happens I was born with a penis. Much like how some men are born with a penis and could be barely classified as a man. Oh, those other pills were pinched. I'm gonna try these on. I'm just in the mood for trying on shoes. Hope y'all don't mind. Ah, don't mind me. Just trying on some different shoes. But no, I've always been a woman. Just so happens I was born with a penis. Again, some guys are born with penises. Doesn't exactly make them men. Trust me. I've seen a lot of guys and talked with a lot of guys and I'm like, oh, I've got such a big dick, baby. And I get to see it and I'm like, really? When am I going to see it? No! I feel like you haven't been probing me. Even though I'm not going to complain if you do. Always been happy. I'm glad that I am who I am. I've had to go through a shit ton of stuff to get where I am, and I'm glad to be who I am. I love the woman I've become. She's a badass. Boba Kruger. It's trans, or transgender. Tran would detect a Asian name, perhaps. Maybe with some Chinese or Asian overtones. But no, I'm not a tran, though I do have some Hun in my blood. And Giovanni, we give you the ban. Bye-bye, farewell, Alvita saying goodbye. No! Do I join any podcasts? Yes, Marcus, at some point I do intend to get the surgery. It just takes time and it takes money. Right now I'm unemployed. And of course with the orange baboon in office, healthcare ain't exactly going to help me out. And of course, though, healthcare was fucked up long before he got there. Because trust me, the orange baboon doesn't run the government. There's a bunch of other shit that runs the government. But I ain't getting into my conspiracy theories. Yes, I'm Dale Gribble 100 Thompson in a dress. Get over it. Well, Baba, there's the door. You can fucking go. Go. Because by commenting and interacting, I get ad revenue! You're helping me along. If you don't agree with it, the easiest thing you can do is fucking leave! Yes, the human Cheeto, the Cheeto sexual. Yep, gender and sexuality is not the same. Gender, sexuality is who I fuck. Sex is what I fuck with. I've been in the Army, Tony, but thank you. I was a finance officer for a number of years. What if I could? I got family and kids here. I ain't moving. Honey, I don't really have much feeling with sex now anyways. Usually for me, I get more pleasure out of the anal stimulation or going down on a guy. I don't really mind, to be honest with you. Well, I stream every once in a while. Since I'm unemployed currently, I might stream more often. I don't know yet. Usually it's later in the evenings. But yeah. But I do have regular videos on YouTube. So if you want to go and check those out, that's Sasha, the Princess of Darkness, hence all the banners. Yes, I have 3. I'm repeating a lot of the questions. If a question is now similar to something I've answered earlier, I'm not going to answer it again! Though I love all 47 of you. Yeah, I know all too well. What other questions do we got? Questions, questions, questions. Horror movies, video games. I think I've already covered everything about sexuality. I don't know how much more in depth you guys want to get. Yes, I do have tattoos. This is the wolf symbol from Bloody Roar. On the back of my neck, back like in between my shoulder blades, I do have a gonzo dagger. If you don't know what a gonzo dagger is, you need to look it up. But if you're familiar with Hunter Thompson, you should be fine. I actually went to his funeral. And yes, these are real pierced ears, because that's the way it's got to be. Because fuck clip-ons, those fucking things hurt. But no, I had to get a gonzo dagger. Yes, I've played Rocket League. I do like Rocket League on occasion. Not big into sports a whole lot, but it was an interesting comment. Rocket League is a unique concept with soccer and remote control cars. I like that RC game that they had on Vita for a while. I played the hell out of that. Yes, Fear and Loathing author. He did more in Fear and Loathing. He also did Hell's Angels, Rum Diaries, King Jellyfish, Doom Diary. Yes, they do Private Reserve, but thank you. Yeah, tons and tons and tons of those, Sir Smoke a Lot. But yeah, that is him. Marcus, somebody already did that joke. And secondly, Bruce isn't her name anymore. She is now Caitlin. If you don't like the person's personality or their politics, that's absolutely fine. Just don't make fun of her fucking gender. I don't like her persons or her politics, personality. Thank you, Gamer for Life. Thank you, Tony. You take it easy. Who, me? Dragonwire. I'm in Chambersburg, PA. I am, granted, transvestite is an outdated term. I am what's known as transgender. I live full-time as a woman. Granted, I'm not as flashy or all kinds of things. Private Reserve, you're going to get blocked. You have a good night. In fact, we're going to report your ass. Where's my phone? I'm losing fucking everything! Including my mind! Later, Tony Montana. Aww. Alright, well, you keep saying shit like that, Private Reserve, and we'll get you blocked, because it's not that hard. Look, I got my phone. Private Reserve. Report hateful messages. Huh. Report right to Sony. Do you like your PSN blocked and locked? Because that can be arranged. Private Reserve. Details. So, anybody has the PSN and want to give this guy a hard time? Oop. Oh, not that guy. Oh. Well, his name is private_reserve, and he likes to send nasty messages through the PSN network. But yeah, I can definitely flash his name here if y'all want to give him some shit, because I'm all for that right now. Spam him and blow up his shit. I don't fucking care. Anyway, just getting the charger ready, guys. Later, Tony. Alright, very. Boom. Yes, but it's private, private_reserve 0. So you might want to get that guy on PSN and give him some shit. Well, you're going to get some shit, honey child. You may be sorry for what I've been through, but I haven't been through anything more than what you're going to be through. And I have your IP address. And I also have other information at the moment, too. So maybe we'll have a good public broadcast on all of that. Oh yeah, I do. I can play that. But I haven't played any instruments lately. I don't fucking care. I just put him in for child pornography just a second ago. Oh, that's cool. No, I'm actually recently out of a relationship. Trying to find a new one. But yes. So let's report this fucker and child pornography because he keeps popping up. Report. Okay. Yes. Yes. I think it's funny that these people always think they're anonymous, but I have their information and I just don't fucking get it. It's like, seriously? Like, you think I can't find you? I can find you. And I will destroy you. Oh, I don't care about haters. I think it's funny because they can't find a way to hate me on here, and, yeah. Yeah, sure thing, Bugs. I'm always down for more moderators. Right now, DJs is doing a pretty good job, but thank you for joining in. I love moderators. They help me out a great deal. But yeah, I don't mind haters. Haters gonna hate, but, you know, mama's gotta spank. Cole, it's a very complicated question. I mean, these, oh my god, these are divine. Stockings are my shit. They've always been my shit. Because there's nothing better than nice, smooth legs and stockings. But most of women's apparel is very uncomfortable. Right now I've got on a corset and a bra, and it's killing me at the moment. But I like the killing as it is. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, Bugs. Alright, I didn't catch Sam's. What did Sam say it was so bad? Oh, we'll just get rid of him. I ain't got the energy for that. But no, I'm not currently in a relationship. I am dreadfully single. Working to remedy that. As terrible as it sounds, I have put out Oh, hello, nurse. Good God. But I have put out some, ads and things of that nature. Nothing like sex ads or anything of that nature, but like ads to try to meet somebody and try to, and try to basically find somebody that I'm compatible with. I've basically told people, like, look, I'm looking for a relationship. Seems like everybody wants McDates nowadays. I know a lot of people are like, what do you mean by a McDate? Everybody wants fast food version of fucking dates. They don't want to actually go out on a real date. They don't actually want to have a real relationship. They don't want to do a lot of shit. They just feel that, hey, But yes, I have used Craigslist. But no, I basically, I try to keep it where it's like I don't do the no strings attached kind of bullshit. I do, hey, I'm looking for an honest, genuine relationship, and it's very, very, very hard to deal with. Yay! So that report that went through, you got slammed on it, so that's good. Control Alt Delete. No, we don't actually like to talk about our penis when a trans woman has a penis. Sometimes we refer to it as a clit. The caging thing, that's only if you're in the BDSM community. It's not something that I do. Because after hormones, trust me, there's kind of no point of a cage. So it's not my fetish, not only that, but I can't wear short shorts with the cage. Okay? Because if I wore short shorts, it'd be all stuck out to here. No thanks. Not my thing. So yeah. It is what it is. But let me check some of these other messages out. Ooh, because I'm getting all kinds of messages on the PlayStation Network. No, actually, it's not true at all. After a lot of hormones, it can shrink. I've noticed some shrinkage. Not saying that everybody has one. If you haven't watched transgender pornography, I suggest that you do, because some of those girls are fuck. Yeah, it's like, where are you hiding this in your thong? I want to know. You sent me a message where, Gamer for Life? On Facebook? Where at? Okay, awesome. Okay, I got a small penis. How can I add some oomph to my technique? Well, penis size isn't a big deal, honestly. No pun intended. It's all about what you do with it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's nothing better than a guy who's hung where I feel like it's in the back of my throat without it being in the back of my throat. But if a guy knows what he's doing, it's one thing. Because keep in mind, it's all about stimulus and pressure and things of that nature. So it is what it is. Exactly, Cole. Ask Ron Jeremy; he can tell you. But yeah, it's one of those things. You just gotta find your own style, and it all depends on your mate and what they're looking for. Yeah, I got that message. I think so, Gamer. I already got all that. Hold on. I'm shooting somebody a message now. Because they wanted to see something I'm not putting on here. So, haha. Turtle on the nuke. Well, Turtle on the nuke, you're getting ready to get blocked. Yep, different positions. Bye-bye, Eric. And keep in mind, her name is Caitlin, not Bruce anymore. Oh, wait, you're not being offensive. We'll let it slide. But I don't like talking about Caitlin because Caitlin is a bad representation for my community. She's a bad representation for any community. Lately anymore, Cole. Lately anymore, it's considered big. Oh, I know. I got a little confused. A lot of people's been dropping gender references. I get so sick of it. It'd be terrible if it wasn't a one-note joke. It excited me when she came out and finally gave everything to be visible of. That was great, but her views and her politics and her personality, just no, she's the wrong representation. Well, anyways, guys, I gotta roll. It's later than I thought it was. Maybe I'll do a stream tomorrow. Love you guys, and I will see you all later.